should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space, just my luck. Put me on where you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Hey y'all, hey, I'm back. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. It's Dr. A, Dr. Amira Sankofa Kwali, Dr. Amira Kwali, and I am here. I am here. Do you understand me? I am here. I am your rock goddess. I'm the crystal rock goddess, as a matter of fact. This is my crystal powers. And of course, we're here to talk about what's going on in the YouTube streets and just hot gossip. And then this is, of course, the mommy sector that I am in currently because I am what a mommy, y'all. I am a mommy. I'm a mommy. I'm a mommy. That's how my son says mommy. So anyway, greetings, y'all, and I definitely want to say, hey, y'all, hey. Let's see what else we got going on here. Make sure you welcome to the Crystal Palace. Please take off your shoes. Please don't drag the dirty in from all the negativity in from the outside. Come on in here. We're just gonna have a little chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna express ourselves, and I'm gonna smile with y'all. We're gonna laugh, kiki. We laugh, ha 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 ha. We're gonna go LOL. We're gonna be all like, how you doing? Happy? Welcome to the Crystal Palace as well with you. Stop at the crystal, your crystals and your libations. And we got grocery day, y'all. A grocery full of food. Yeah, y'all. So grab your food, whatever trays y'all got. I got whatever dishes here at the bar. Grab it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get started, of course, tonight. Y'all know I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm not gonna be on here past 11:18. I'm gonna try to stay on here for about an hour. We can have a conversation, about 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. And then yeah, I'm trying to get these numbers up, of course. But I can't do all that because I gotta work out tonight before I lay down. So anyway, let's go ahead and make sure we make everything plain. As Brother Malcolm say, make things plain. So I just want to kind of express to y'all, want to talk to y'all before we get started because there's people coming in. How you doing, Tea Time? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. So we getting some people coming here, and I kind of want to express myself before we really get started with my Jazzy life because look, we got a little bit of cover of 56 seconds. She's on one video, another video. She has 8 minutes and 19 seconds. So she's following the Peach book, right? Because that's how Peach doing it. Peach doing these 5-second, 2-minute videos. Cool, that's what's up, right? So we got a little minutes to talk. So while we're waiting to strum up, or while we're waiting to get more people to come in, we'll start getting hot heavy into my Jazzy life. We'll review her and talk about that. So and then we can have a conversation a little bit on that. But I want to kind of talk to y'all again. I just want to have a real conversation with y'all. Can we have a real conversation? Because I know a lot of times we get into talking about my Jazzy life and etc. and live life and her existence of a life. But I've just really been thinking about it. So I've been strumming around on YouTube streets. Oh, let me try. For new people that's new to my channel, let me also make this abundantly clear. Let's talk about this. Now, when you come into the Crystal Palace, of course, there's 2 entrance ways you can come through. Well, 3 actually. I got strangled. Where's my cranberry? I think it's that I was drinking a lot of cranberry juice. Okay, so there's 3 different ways of entry. One is the replay game. That means you listen to the video after replay game. And for anybody that's going and listening to the replay game, you all can name yourself. Give me a name for the replay game so I can make sure I coin y'all a replay game name. Okay. So again, you can go that way, meaning you listen to it after everything's over with and you missed the live, whatever. Then the second point of option of coming through the door would be typing in the chat, and we of course call that the parlor room. Okay, so that has an entryway as well. And then we have, last but not least, third entryway would be what? Through the bushes, what they call the bushes, okay? But we call it over here, we call it the boom boom room, okay? Now, before we even get started and start getting into my Jazzy life, of course, and I definitely want to talk about that because that's something you guys are interested in. Now, let's talk about a couple of things. Now, Okay, so by me, as I was going through the YouTube streets, I strolled down and I just kind of watched a lot of stuff. And we know this is pretty much cancel culture. And today, everybody could love you, and tomorrow they could actually hate you, right? And this is just kind of the way of the world. How you doing, Tamika? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thank you so much for coming into the Crystal Palace. Please take your shoes off, sweetie. Okay, now, how you doing, Crystal? Shining, 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 shining. Okay, so pretty much everybody got their own style, right? We do all do things a little bit differently, a little different, did differently, right? And so that's cool. Now, a couple of things here. And as I say, in coming into this sector, and I'm a new, I don't know, some of y'all have been calling me a reactor. I don't know if I still struggle with that name because I don't necessarily know. I'm not worthy of the reactor title just yet. I'm not where I need to be. So I can't necessarily call myself a reactor, right? Like, of course, our four sisters. Y'all call them four, like four fathers. I get it. Okay. Anyway, so I can't necessarily per se call myself a reactor yet, just yet, and that's number one. And you all have told me to be myself, and I've been myself. I've been the five different selves that I am because y'all know I'm five different people. Okay, so I'm kind of like on the level of, I'm glad I'm here. I finally find an area where I think is pretty comfortable, and I pretty much fit into it. I mean, I can go anywhere and fit in, but I'm really pretty cool over here. I like the way it's structured over here. I like the way that pretty much everybody's kind of together for the most part. Which if you're not, I don't see it. I see everybody together. That's how I'm gonna. Even if I'm being delusional and saying that, I'm gonna allow me to be delusional and feeling like that because I feel like we are. So anyway, so I do like being a person over here in the mommy sector. I feel really good about it. And of course, I've said a few things here in the mommy sector that probably was not the nicest. So, uh, well, sorry. Um, but maybe I meant it at the time, and maybe I don't mean it later on. I don't know. Maybe I just mean it, and maybe I thought some things that I didn't say. I don't know what y'all want me to say. So, anyway, I'm glad to be over in the mommy sector. Nevertheless, I think it's pretty cool over here. I like the energy that is celebrated over here. I like the way that everybody pretty much support each other, and we ride for each other, and we kind of jive and feel the good energies over here. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, um, so anyway, in going down the YouTube streets, let me kind of continue what point I was trying to make. Um, what I've noticed and something I want to tell my moms, the people that are my moms, um, I don't expect you all. Just something I'm just saying something online. It's not in this. Well, it is in this sector because my Jazzy life just did. Okay, never mind. Okay, so what I want to say is that I don't expect you all to tell me your business. Let's make that abundantly clear. Unless you're getting services from me, because I got to make some couple of things clear. Only way that I'm not, if you're paying me for services and I am under a certain contract, right? Not just because you paid your money. If you go to my website, I don't tell people's business. If you tell me something confidence, or I do a reading on you, etc., or if I do any type of light coaching on you, etc., that's not something I'm going to put out there to the people. That I can't. That's not right. However, don't be talking about I did this to you, I did that to you, type of thing. Now, if then if you did that, then that you kind of terminated our contract. When you get to lying on me and saying this and this and that, or I did that, or I did that, and you put it out, then hey, we have to deal with it a certain way. But we're gonna talk about before I even go there, right? But um, so I don't expect you all to tell me your business in that sense, and I don't necessarily want to know your business unless you're paying clients, okay? And we're doing building together because I don't some things I just don't need to know. Even if I felt it, I just rather not say because I don't want to put myself in a situation, I don't put you in a situation of your protection. So I just want to throw that out there. So if even as my mod and you tell me something, God, just I don't know, y'all. We have to discuss it. I would rather y'all not tell me certain things. I just rather y'all not tell me. I'd rather just kind of hear happy stuff, or just don't tell me. Just say, hey, you got a situation. Don't tell me exactly what situation is, because I don't want to be responsible of knowing some of your business, and I don't want to ever be put in a situation. I just don't want to be put in no situation, right? And I'm not gonna put y'all in a situation where what I say, just everything I say on the internet, I pretty much expect it to be out in the world wide web for everybody to hear, right? But probably I'm not gonna be telling addition in my business like that, because I've noticed that some people are just crazy, and what they do is they befriend you just so they can eventually tell your business off. I've had this experience my whole entire life, and that's why when I tell people stuff, I already expect it to go out. I've just always been like that, so who cares? Okay, so I expressed that. So let's move on, because it's just too much stuff going on in the internet. And even on the terms of people, when you're paying people, if you're paying a mod for crying out loud, we ain't gonna talk about that. Or you paying somebody to work for you, it's just certain things I'm not gonna tell you. As long as you don't sex harass the SSX harass me or anything like that, or you don't try to mistreat me or anything like that, I don't deem it to be a book. And I've noticed in just the world in general, everybody's in the this is an exposed culture, because we're in the Aquarius zodiac energy. So it's going to be a lot of things that become exposed, right? So I'm a person who will expose my own tea. I don't worry about people saying whatever. I really don't give a dang on a damn about what none of you beautiful, wonderful crystals people think about me, because it is what it is. It's some things it's just my past, some things it's just is what it is. And if I had did X, Y, and Z, whatever I've done, right? If it made me to become in the position I'm in today. So I don't really regret nothing. It's a couple of things I regret in my life, but pretty much nothing else I regret. Okay, so just throw that out there. Okay. And just like all of you, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I've been through a lot of pain. I've been through some good times. I've been through some bad times. I've been a roller coaster. I've been like straightforward going down the pathway of life. Right, this thing that what Prince said, this thing that they call life, right? So my point is, I'm not worried about nobody exposing me going through all these changes that a lot of these folks here go on YouTube streets, because it's just highly unnecessary. And God, my Jazzy life cannot spell. She said Lage. It's large. It's Large. Don't get twisted. You know, I have did type O's in my life, but good Lord, just normal stuff. Not how do you misspell large for crying out loud? Then she go back and check it. And it's a time when she can go back and check it. This dang on video been up 9 hours. How in 9 hours, maybe even an hour or two, but 9 hours, and you ain't noticed that you misspelled a word for crying out loud. Anyway, so so what I'm trying to tell you, in this sector, hopefully we don't have to expose each other, because we need to expose the righteous people. And the right people, not righteous, but the right people. The right people be these mommies, right? Because it's just pointless. Because it's just like getting the ammunition on each other is just pointless, like they do in these other sectors. It's highly unnecessary. And I would like, how you doing, Shirley? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I would really like to be in a sector where we just chill and we laugh and we talk about the necessary folk. So I just kind of want to throw that energy out there, and hopefully, it's well received, and hopefully we can like work together and we can have a co-worker relationship, and we can get it in, and we could just clown the necessary parties. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Say amen, amen, or you know what I mean. I'll be damn that Batman over there. I'm just playing. I was doing Terrence Howard voice, but whatever. Yeah, I'm funny. Shut up. So my Jazzy life starts off the video. So with that said, is I want to send you all with peace, and I send love and honesty and good energy back to you all, and hopefully I will get it back 10 times fold. I send it in 10 times fold. So I send it to everybody within my chat who support me, and I send it to all the reactors who support me as well. And I hope everybody finds this energy good. because we want to keep our sector beautiful. And I'm new to the sector, so I don't own the sector. So let's just keep that in mind. But I'm a part of it now. Yay! Okay. So, and I've just brought this point up because, like I said, I've been going through the YouTube streets, and boy, it's been everybody exposing everybody. Don't get twisted. This is an exposure year. And so more things will begin to start happening for my jazzy life if I were to pick up a tarot card, if I were to pick up any leaves, because I do different types of reasons. If I were to pick up some tunes, if I were to look at some leaves, if I were to look at some fingers, if I were to look at some feathers, if I were to just go off of the energy that I feel in this here earth, there will be more exposures that will begin to come out because, again, this is the energy of Aquarius. And I know that more things will begin to start coming out about my Jazzy's life if she's not careful. So, what she might want to do before I even get started with this video is go ahead and put it out there so nobody it's worse for anybody else to bring your tea out there than you. Okay, so let's talk about, or if somebody brings your tea out, just be prepared to just keep it real, or just say, hey, I don't, hey, things happen, I don't want to talk about it, I'm still healing, which makes sense, which is a true statement. Okay, so while she's trying to keep up this whole farce of her being, her and Chris still being eye to eye, Imanu to Imanu, not that they were ever, but they did have some little something, not what we would think as a person that's been in, a mother of five, or let's see, one, two, three, four, five, a mother of five, and knowing full well that, there are certain expectations, but we have to remember she doesn't have the expectations of that a normal person will have. So definitely do understand and do note that, okay? And moving forward, she doesn't have any expectation, everybody. I almost said guys, how she says guys, right? So she doesn't really have any expectations. We have to understand that her expectations are really limited, are really a farce. So why even we can't even say, well, her expectations are what? Non-existence. Non-existent. So we can't necessarily say that, you know, um, and just because a person had, and this is something that I know too, just because a person has a degree does not make them smart. Okay, so just definitely keep that in mind. A degree is a degree. Okay, please understand what a degree just says is that you have a choice. You have a choice to work with somebody, or you have a choice to create your own situation. Okay, you have a choice. That's really what a degree is. And what it says about most degrees is the fact that you were stable enough to stay in school and to finish it, no matter how long it took you or what school it was. Whether the school was easy or whether the school was hard, it just said that you stood the test of time. You got your degree. Congratulations. Okay. Light my sage, y'all. Because I said some invoking words here. When I say some invoking words, and most people will call that words do have spells, whether y'all know that or not. Words do have spells. And some of these very spiritual doctrines and things like that hold spells, and even Beyonce's albums hold spells, whether y'all know that, especially that Lemonade album. Okay, she casted a whole spell in front of everybody, but that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all not ready for that, so we ain't gonna talk about it. But whatever, to each his own. Not mad. Let's go. All right. So Magic, my Jazz, I almost called her Magic Johnson. Sorry. That was so disrespectful to that family, right? So Cookie and all of them. Okay. And the Lakers legacy. Sorry. Okay, let me light this sage. All right, so as I continue, I'm just like, okay, so I said, well, I'm gonna come back live and talk to my crystals, and I just wanted to have a little dialogue, and hopefully everybody receives what I'm saying well, and understand that although we gossip, I mean everybody gossip, okay? You go to a church, you go to a mosque, you go anywhere in life, you're gonna find people gossiping. We gonna always hear us in the room go. That's just normal. That's a part of life. And whether we want to be honest about that, even men gossip. They just do it a little bit differently than women do, okay? But they gossip too. Shoot, we ain't gonna play this game. So I know some of y'all are coming here and say, "Oh, y'all sinful for gossiping about these mommies," but you know what? Damn it, you gossiping now. As a matter of fact, I grew up on gossip. You don't think my parents were used to gossip about me? I used to hear them because my room, my second room, but that's a whole nother conversation. How do you have a second room? Yeah, I had a second room. That's a different conversation for another day. But needless to say, that when you get into the situation, you hear your parent, you can hear your family. My father used to go over to my aunt's house and he still do this to this day. So I know whatever said, he gonna go and tell my aunt, and my aunt is gonna go tell her children, and of course their children gonna talk amongst their mates, and everybody basically it's gonna get passed around. And by the time it get passed around, it's not gonna be passed around in the right way. It's gonna be changed around and a whole nother story. And basically, Hicksnay on the Wixnay, that's gossip. Okay. So let's continue on. So y'all understand, gossip is gossip is gossip. Okay, get off my back. So my Jazzy life set up her. She did some preparing of the meal, and she said, "Well, I'm just gonna type this out, and I'm not gonna spell nothing right." She didn't spell large right. And minute, I guess I get it right. So she said it's been a minute. She didn't put apostrophe, and don't get it twisted. Sometimes you don't do that. Now, I mean, not all the time we go it's meaning it is, and it'd be apostrophe s. Sometimes we don't do that. I get that because I don't do that all the time, right? Especially when I'm texting, because it'd be a lot to do when you texting. You're shorthanded when you're texting, and then sometimes even creating these titles. Sometimes it could be, little sometimes we forget because we text it, you know what I mean? Because we're going through. And so minute, not a dot, a period at the end of minute, because it's an abbreviation. But that's cool. But my biggest thing, so I'm not tripping off the it is, apostrophe, or the period that should be after a minute, right? But what I am saying is, for God's sake, for crying out loud, for everything that is holy and everything that is blessed and that is chimed up, that is put into the universe on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet, as well as the Dr. A uh sage lighting ceremony that I'm doing right now. You would think that people would know how to spell large and not be, sage lage. But hey, that's needless to hear. This neither here nor there. That my Jazzy life cannot spell. Now we know that, girl. And college don't have nothing to do with it, because sometimes college don't. We use a computer, and sometimes if the spell check don't catch it, we don't catch it. We like, oh, we assume that the spell check is gonna catch it. It happens, But golly, I mean, almost everything that she puts out, she misspells it. Now, one or two things, sure. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do that. I put out a whole big thing, and let me tell you something. I done been sleepy and misspelled a whole sentence, or my sentence didn't make no damn sense. Because guess what? Y'all can tell when I'm asleep. And I'll be like, oh my God, my husband like, if you don't delete that, will you please edit or look at it before you put out? Cool, that's what's up. Okay, so all right, so we ain't gonna get on her head. We already know she can't spell. Bless her heart. Preparing a large meal for 5 kids! Exclamation point. It's like ITS without apostrophe. Been a minute. Okay. No dot after the minute, because that's like, that's abbreviation. Okay. All right. So, anywho, y'all, she's on my jazz stuff life. So she, of course, she did an intro. I really should have did it back. I should have did it in order, but I'm gonna do it backwards. So on her regular channel, she said out like, "Hey y'all, I'm gonna do this video, put it out, so y'all go to my jazz stuff." Basically, that's what she did. So I mean, we're gonna take a look at that as well. Now, so if this is a cooking channel or cooking video, she's doing cleaning, so I guess it's okay to clean, right, y'all? Okay, let's watch. Oh, well, first of all, let me cut this music off because we already know that YouTube be having the smoke for Dr. Hayward when I let the music play like that. Cause this ain't no let the music play. You won't get away. Don't say the song and you come back to you. But I know. So they ain't letting me do no music. I'm just gonna let y'all know in the gate, that YouTube will not allow Dr. A to throw no music up in there because it's a problem. Do you understand? It's a problem. They are not playing with my black butt. They like, oh no, you will not. You will not play no music. How dare you? And I'm just like, okay, cool. I try to follow the rules. It's really hard for me to follow the rules because I think outside of the box. But because I've been to YouTube, one thing YouTube has really taught me is to follow the rules. I don't have a choice. Okay, so because of that, I have to go ahead and put in a little music here at the front because my Jasmine life is just always on the. I almost said something that probably got me sued. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna say that. Let me keep my mouth closed. Let me just say she always on something, y'all. Okay, so with that said, let's continue on. Let me make sure I cut on my monetization because I needs to get paid. I needs to get paid. Okay, so let's continue on. How you doing, Shirley? Welcome to the did I speak to you? Hi, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Okay. Now let's continue on. Let me cut this music down. Let me cut some other little music up just in case my Jazzy life throws some crazy mess up in here. I'm gonna have Olivia's little theme song. Well, I got another theme song playing for her, but I can't play that because of it's paid for. But I don't want to take no chance of letting them go. We're gonna add the license. We have to have a conversation for those that are good on that's been on YouTube for a minute. Okay, so my Jazzy life did look really cute on this picture. We've seen this like a gazillion times. But you know what I like about this? She did not show Chris on this. I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna give her some clapping hands. All right, my Jazzy life, you did not try to fake it off. Okay, thus far, let's continue. All right, so my Jazzy life, this was maybe when she was thinner. She looked cute on this picture. Again, y'all know I don't like wigs. I'm sorry. I don't mind braids. I think braids are cute. I like to see more people wear braids, with the different type of braids. But I'm not big on the wigs. I just don't. I think my worry about wigs is it taking out people's hair, and I hate to see people losing the front part of their hair. It's just a thing of mine. I just hate seeing it because I think a lot of times people have beautiful hair. Your hair is so beautiful, natural. I just love it. Like I love Chrissy when Chrissy first came out, and Chrissy had all that had an afro, and she was making those creative hairstyles of natural hair. She looked so pretty. Oh my god! And now my Jazzy life, this like this picture right here on the side. So let me go ahead and let me log y'all in here because again, y'all know I almost forgot. Okay, so with this said, let's go ahead and make sure that we do what we supposed to do on the terms of but she spelled it right on the other one. Good lord, my Jazzy life. I don't know, girl. I just feel so I don't know what am I supposed to say, y'all. Sometimes I feel like, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes I feel like, do y'all ever feel like you kicking a person when they already down? Do you feel like that sometimes? I don't really feel like that about my Jazzy life. I think the only time when she started all that hollering and stuff, and I just really I almost took down my video one time when she did all that hollering and she started crying and have hyperventilating and stuff like that. I almost took my video down because y'all understand I do have a heart. I do have a big heart. I'm not the nicest person in the world, but I definitely have one of the biggest hearts. I do. And I have extreme empathy for people, although I would like to hide it, and sometimes I get angry that I have, but I do, nevertheless. So let's continue on. Copyright disclaimer under the section of 107, 1976, fair use for the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, fair use, permanently permitted, excuse me, I'm acting like my Jazzy life, permitted, dang it, by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use and balance of fair use. Okay. And so everything that we pretty much say is allegedly in the chat just to cover our butts. because I don't have no money for nobody to be coming and suing me. And the money that I have, I want to keep to myself, y'all. I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a game changer come month, y'all. I'm gonna be able to sit it anywhere in the house, and I won't be on that little raggedy little red computer. I am so excited. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Yay! Okay, everything we say up in here is legend. Okay. How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thank you so much. Please take your shoes off. Hi, dear. Hi, my crystals. Please drop some crystals up in here, please. Okay, now my Jazzy Life child. Let's talk about it. Now, okay, before we get started, I know some of y'all got mad because I said that my Jazzy Life children got deep voices. They do. I'm sorry. They're cute. They're beautiful little girls. And I really wish, I really hope that they can really be something in this life. And I hope that they become scientists, Bob the Builders, or whatever it is that they want to do, or artists. If Caitlin become an artist of some sort, I'm really happy about that. I really feel bad for them that their mother does not teach them how to clean up. I am so sorry. I cannot be mad at me for saying that. They do have deep voices, though. I didn't say anything. I didn't call. I don't think children are. I think they're very smart. I think they're very bright. I just think it's my Jazzy Life fault. Okay, so for those that thought that I was making fun of them and being mean, I wasn't. I was really being mean towards Jasmine and not the children, but definitely women my Jazzy Life because she sucks. Okay, I'm just being that's not the children. It's not their fault that they don't learn how to clean up because of their mother. And their room was atrocious, but their mother should have been working on and making them clean up. I'm clear on what I'm saying. And the little girl does have a deep voice, though. She does. She talks like Tony Braxton. I mean, Tony Braxton probably was like, I went in the morning, give myself a bed. She's got a deep voice. No big deal, okay? Okay, so my Jazzy Life is, I don't know, I guess it's, oh no. Now she done messed up. Come on, my Jazzy Life. Listen, it's all a farce. You and I both know. What Tupac said, you and I know what's going on against all odds. Y'all know what I'm saying? Look, my Daddy Life, we all know that I could have sworn Chris said, stop putting you on your channel, girl. She said, stop putting me on your channel. I mean, you hard head's gonna always make a soft behind, all because let's say that well, I don't know whether or not you and Chris are together or not. Does it really matter? Okay. Does it really matter that you and Chris are together or not? I don't know if you and Chris are together or not. Does it really matter? It doesn't matter at this point. What matters and what's the weird situation about this is the fact that you, as a person, okay, let's be clear about that. You, as a person, do not respect people's boundaries. The dude said, don't put me on your channel. And what does my Jazzy Life do? Take him off of her, girl. He asked you to. Shaking my head.
Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. So I am about to start
My Jazzy Life. I know what you're doing. Okay, so let me respect this. So my Jazzy Life does have a deep voice herself. What she tries to do, and the reason why her voice goes is because she actually is trying to make her voice soft. Can I be mad at somebody trying to make their voice softer? I guess not. Um, but needless to say, I guess it is what it is. Okay, now let's continue
on breakfast. Y'all, we got an extra hour of sleep last night, right? I was like, why did it just say 1 o'clock and say 1 o'clock again? Also, I wanted
Okay, so this is an old video. Okay, we know this to be a fact. This is an old video. And I just think I don't understand. What I don't understand is my Jazzy Life. Where do you wear these wigs from? Oh my God, these are horrible wigs. I'm telling you, it's making you look like a Klingon. Like right here, when she was in this video, she was really cute looking in this video. Okay, right here on the side. This one right here, where she was holding on Legend, she looked a lot better. She looked really feminine.
to say, like, me being a content creator, my mind is always going. So in the middle of the night, my mind just be going, and I be thinking about all kind of stuff, like what kind of content I could do today. What am I gonna post today? Oh, this is a good content video idea. So my mind just be going. So I was just randomly up. But anyways, I am about to start on the kids' breakfast. We're gonna have a big breakfast. I know they probably tired of milk and cereal because who's tired of milk and cereal? I will be tired of it too. So about to get started.
Okay, here she go with this music again. Oh my Jazzy. I want all of you all you gals to do me a quick favor. It would be really nice if you all would stop showing. It don't matter whether your butt is big or not. If you have even if you have a nice booty, okay, can we not? I know it's kind of weird to back in backwards. If you try, I guess it is kind of weird to show the back, to show the front side of you if you're trying to turn around, to just turn around and go in the refrigerator. I guess it's kind of weird. But I don't know. Could she not edit that out? Like, we're tired of seeing the back of your flat tail. That's all I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. I just think it makes a lot more sense for us not to see that. It'd be really nice if we could work on doing that, my Jesse. Like, but whatever, hey, if you want to show the back of your derriere, then by all means, show. It's just I don't know, and it's not that I'm not comfortable with my body, right? But I am thickums right now. I'm in a size 14. I have to lose some weight. I told you my goal is to go to size 12. Okay, and I am working on it. I'm not just talking about it, but I'm actually working out each night. And what I'm saying is, I'm starting off short, y'all. I'm starting off small, and I'm gonna build myself up because see, sometimes my mistakes is, and the reason why I had to keep stopping is because I would start off large and then I would be so sore I wouldn't want to do it anymore. And it just made me like, oh, I can't do it. So I'm trying to start off small and I'm gonna build myself up. I'm not gonna listen to anybody. And taking the after I became a fitness trainer, excuse me, a fitness coach. Correction. Is that my degree? I gotta look at it. I think it's a fitness coach. After I became a fitness coach and fitness trainer, is it fitness coach? I'm confused because I got like three different things, right? So anyway, nevertheless, after I learned that and it talked about building yourself up, then this is common sense to me. I didn't necessarily need that, but the point is, I tried to rush it and I try to build up fast. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna work out harder. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And do you understand that it just basically burned me out and made me not want to do it because I'm trying to rush a process. And losing weight is a process, or trying to get down to an ideal weight. And it's not just about me getting down to an ideal weight. It's that I want to be around her for a long period of time and I want to be in shape. I don't want to be a 50-year-old woman with a 7-year-old running around here. And God knows, because I want to build more in my family. I want to extend my family. And by me extending my family, I want to also be around her for them. Okay. And so it would make sense for me to start off small, right? And build myself up. So I don't want her no judgments, right? So my point is, my Jazzy life, I would not, and it's just certain things I just don't wear on film. And now, regardless of what I wear around the house, yes, I have shorts like that. Yes, I have little what they call them, biker shorts. We used to call them biker shorts back in the day. I don't remember what they call them now. But back in the day, I still have biking shorts right now. I wear my biking shorts. Yes. Now, do I go out with biking shorts? I have gone out and I've worn a bigger shirt where I wouldn't wear no tank top looking crazy. But needless to say, yes, I wore biking shorts. But it's just certain way of wearing it. Would I wear this t-shirt like this? No, but that's just me. I just think that something within that energy, the way that she rocks her style. And I understand she's at home. Yes, true enough, she's at home, but she is a content creator. And when you are a content creator, you would think that as an influencer, if you will, that she would take a little bit more pride in what she wears, even if she's just making up some din or breakfast. In her case, she's making up breakfast, meaning breakfast, meaning she breaking a fast. Get what I'm saying? Breaking a fast, but that's neither here nor there. That probably went on some people's heads. But listen, So it would make sense for her to just try to look a little bit more pleasing to the people, to the algorithm. And I know that a lot of times she does these things because she's trying to get people attention so we can clown her. That's what I really am starting to feel. The energy I'm starting to pick up is that this heifer likes to basically do things like this so we can clown her and do videos on it, and thus bringing more people to our channel. Okay, tears, empathy, more views, more people liking her, and more people feeling like she's a victim. Because I myself have watched. I'm not gonna name this particular content creator. She, first of all, everything I said was basically about a particular content creator that's in a whole nother genre than us. I swear to God. I swear on my life, it really is. And I do. I'm looking at the content creator like, dang. I mean, she's really blowing up. Y'all pretty much. She's really blowing up, and she really got a lot of following. And she has done some things to break the internet, and she is well known all over the country. You dig? And I'm like, dang, are they picking on her because she's blowing up, or is she creating these things and she's having assistants quit and people, and it's just right? Oh, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Then we can play this game. That's why I said what I said earlier. Okay, I don't even want to, So I began to really start looking at certain things. And I said, well, dang, is some of this for content? Is the fact of people getting into it? Obviously, we're going to turn it into content, right? But is it actual content? Is it starting off like people are sitting in boardrooms going, okay, you going to be against this opposing side and you going to be against this side, and we just all going to make money together because people like beef, people like the drama, people like the train wreck, etc. I mean, I'm talking about train wrecks, right? So that's how I got, other than my fellow sissies, and I mean in a loving way, helped me to get to the point where I'm in now. You all in here have, right? And so because we are talking about these mommies, because we are gossiping about them, because we're making it happen. So I really wonder if my heart of hearts feel like some of this stuff on here, the YouTube streets, they are really sitting down behind closed doors and plotting and building. And I really believe that about my Jazzy life, and I believe that about Livy Doodoo Johnson. I really believe that these helpers is sitting back and going, okay, girl, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. What's more is that they sending certain people to come over here to these our channels and invoke certain things, and we're peeping that. We know that, right? We pretty much already know. And then they having people to come in here that befriend us and act like they rolling with us, and then we make them mods, and of course they're blocking comments and different things like that. I know that. I mean, that's all a part of the game. I get it. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so what I'm saying, we can talk about it, which is why we're going to talk about it. So I don't have any empathy, guys. I'm not. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm tripping because, it's all a game. Okay? Let's go with my Jazzy life with your LAGE self. Okay, so she going in the refrigerator. I know what you're talking about. Replace Jazz in your lineup with positive content creators. Girl, passion, it's not in my algorithm. People love this mess. I'm talking about Tasha K, y'all. Shoot, I ain't gonna play this. I'm not gonna be walking around here like I'm not gonna be keeping it real. What's the point of me bringing it up if I'm not gonna tell you what I'm talking about? Okay. Um, it's this is all a game, yo. This is a Monopoly game. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I apologize. Passion, I'm not replacing my Jazzy life. As long as people are watching this heifer, I'm gonna talk about it. Because guess what? She is getting me closer to the bag. It is all now. What I would like to do is include some positive moms that's really doing some things. But even if the ones that's trying to do some things, that's trying to be positive, they're not really popping it like that. Because a lot of people not like my audience don't really mess with them. They like the mess. My audience like the train wreck, and I can prove it to you. They do, passion, which is what I'm talking about. You think I'd be talking about this? But hey, I'm a mommy. I'm passionate about being a mommy. I love being a mommy, so why not? You know? Okay, so she got these little grand muffin rolls or whatever the hell this is, honey butter. She got the Pillsbury dough. No comment. I'm not. Ha. Aha. Y'all thought y'all was gonna make me call her Pillsbury Doughboy, didn't y'all? Know I'm not getting ready to call her that. I'm not. I don't feel like that. Y'all thought I was gonna call Chris Pillsbury Dough, didn't you? You thought I was gonna say she's sleeping. She was sleeping with Pillsbury Doughboy. Didn't y'all think I was gonna say that? Didn't y'all? No, I'm not. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, when she do that little laugh, when she go, okay, okay, just kidding. God, relax. Relax, y'all. Relax. I'm just kidding. Good Lord. Y'all just get so uptight. Y'all so tight around here. Stop being so uptight. Okay, then she got the dickory, smoked sliced bacon. My Jazzy like, good Lord, girl. If you're trying to lose weight, pork on your fork is not where it world, but I know some of y'all just can't leave the swine alone. But my Jazzy like, why don't you just try maybe, I don't know, turkey bacon? Just get into beef bacon. Do they have such thing as beef bacon? I know it's beef ribs, but I wonder if it's beef bacon. Maybe you should try turkey bacon so you can kind of work on slimming down because I think did she have high blood pressure or something that would help with the high blood pressure if you can just kind of cut it down. Now you know how I don't tell people what to do with their life, but since I'm talking, right, I think that what you should do is maybe just kind of cut back on the pork and cut back on some of the meats, right, and incorporate more veggies. I'm telling you, you'll see a difference. You will lose so much weight if you worried about losing weight. um but let me tell you, like maybe get some turkey bacon. Her content is filmed during the daylight savings. She said they got an extra hour of sleep, so this had to be a few weeks ago. Exactly, Rose. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. That's what, this was shot a long time ago. Exactly. This was shot a long time ago, but she should have probably edited Chris out though. But that's just my thoughts. Okay. So anyway, get some turkey bacon. And she got two different types of pork. She got the Jimmy Lee, I said Jimmy Lee, the Jimmy Dean sausage pork thing. Ugh. She got that, and she got the, but come on, my jazz. Like you can you just not have one or the other, not two porks on the fork? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I would definitely do that, Passion. If you can find some great mothers, since you're a mod, I'll be happy to watch some great mothers for you. Yes, ma'am. That's good. I can sprinkle some in there. That's good. This helps her. The way she blames everything on Aiden, she did that to him. Yep, exactly. Locking him up on virtual time in his development, a vital time in his development. I'm sorry, I said virtual. What the hell am I talking about? You didn't have no you in there. Yeah, definitely a vital time in his life. Exactly. And I think, like, sometimes I think that I don't believe everybody has autism. I don't think everybody has autism. And wait a minute, hold on. And if they do, it's different forms of autism. I think it's definitely create. I think it's more. It causes it more when you or I wonder if it's a. Let me preface this phase before I say it. Okay, so I wonder if it is a such thing as neglected autism. I wonder if they could incorporate that, like meaning it's they already maybe they had autism and it got worse because of neglect. Does that make sense? I wonder if they could, if that is a definition, if they can define it as that, or if they can create that also in the medical books as well. Because some of these folks that I see on here that say have autism or autistic, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. However, I mean, I think your brain is just wired. It's just really your brain is wired differently. It is what it is. But also, I think it's because of neglect. I think not all autistic children. We know this. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying, and she's the prime example of how you take a child that has their brain is wired different. And this is not calling him stupid because A has a lot of sense. Let's be clear about that, right? But what I'm saying is his brain being wired differently. Um, and then to add to that, the fact that she locked him in the room, the fact that she neglected him on a lot of levels, allegedly, that it's something with it, and I think it adds it worse. And then she keeps saying he has behavioral problems. Well, I could see why he would have behavioral problems because of the way you treat him. The boy wants a lot of attention, so he has to be given a lot more attention than what you give him. And basically, you don't want to provide that attention. Let's be clear, because you don't want them touching you. Only person that can touch you is what, the little baby. Gotcha. Now let's continue. I think Philip has kids now because she needs a break. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Rose. You are correct in that. You don't think it's a fact. She said it. Yes, ma'am. You're correct. Everyone told Jasmine years ago that Aiden to get Aiden tested. Yes, she definitely sincerely needed to have him tested. And again, I will still stand on the fact, and hear my words, you all. I still feel like Aiden is intelligent. I still feel like Aiden's a lot smarter than what she and other people, including his teachers, give him credit for. But I think that age just requires a lot more attention than a lot of children. And some children are just like that. Some children require more attention, and you just have to, he just thinks differently. And just because a child thinks differently does not institute them to be dumb or stupid. Okay? Because I'm not calling Aiden stupid. I don't think Aiden is stupid. Aiden, to me, Aiden got more sense in my Jazzy life, if you want to know the truth. I think Aiden is easier to handle than Stinker. I think so too, Rose. I think so too. I mean, I think my Jazzy's life at some point, I think she should think about maybe putting him, see if they have an online school, and see if she could kind of get him online school and just kind of see how that works. Or because nowadays they're not really putting children in specialized court in classes. In some classes, in some schools, yes. But I don't know how Texas is ran. But that'd be a thought. Maybe try a semester of putting him online school and seeing how that does. If she can sit him down on the computer and kind of see how he do, and then she can give him a lot of attention, right? And put Derry in a daycare for a little while. Just kind of get Derry in a daycare, get him potty train, let them potty train him, let him work with children more, let him be around children, and then take Aiden out of school for a little while. And she works with him personally, and then she has like a therapist or whatever you of the school to have them to come out and to help him on his speech and help him on other things that he may need. But I'm telling you, I think it would make a difference. I don't know. I don't, you mean, not tell her how to do a thing, but I think that if she gets some specialized attention, I think that it would help. Because to be honest with you, I don't think Aiden is as bad as a lot of them think he is. But that's just my opinion. Okay. I don't think she should do online with Aiden. I understand. But all I'm saying is that she needs to give him special. Okay, fine. But she definitely need to give him more special attention than she gives everybody else right now, because that's what he wants. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here she go with the bacon. She's like, you better put. Why is the bacon so wet like that? Is bacon normally? Hold on, y'all. I don't eat bacon. I haven't eaten pork and on the fork in like eons, like 30 something years. And actually, the first meat that I stopped eating was pork. So I haven't eaten pork since I was like 18 years old. Girl, I might have been 17, y'all. I think I was 17-ish, 18. Maybe the last years, maybe the last few, maybe 6 months before I turned 18 is when I got off of pork. Jasmine too lazy for that. I know, y'all. I'm wishful thinking. I mean, I just threw out a suggestion for her. I mean, y'all know. It's just I'm okay. One thing y'all gonna learn about me, I'm a wishful thinker, and sometimes my wishful thinking is not always the best solution. Okay, in her particular case, because people don't listen. You know what I mean? And people have their own way of doing things. It is what it is. Um, but certainly express yourself. My question, okay, since we're talking about that, I know this is totally off the subject, but it's on the subject, right? Of what we were just talking about. Now, what is that water? Is it because it was frozen or something like that? Why is the water leaping off of the bacon? Can y'all tell me? Is it because it was frozen? It just looks nasty, is what I'm trying to say. It looks nastier than how bacon's supposed to look. Ugh, it's gonna make me throw up. Take them to therapy after school. Like my nephew, my niece works hard to get resources, and Jasmine could do the same. Would that be in Texas though, Passion? Would they have something like that in Texas? Okay. All right. So here she goes. She's like, I'm gonna put the bacon on the chips. I'm gonna do the bacon. I would. My judge is like, get you a new band for that watch. Get you a black band because you and white don't go together, girl. Because you know you are messy. Go get you a black band for that watch. Okay. So she's putting all the bacon. I need to buy me some new pots and pans, y'all. I'm gonna work on that in 2024 because I can't talk about nobody pots and pans. I need some new ones myself. It's not that I can't afford it. You know what it is for me? It's the fact that you know how you just get used to something and you just like what you like and it's old. It don't have to look new like everybody else's and it be all shiny and stuff. But I just like it. I just like the way they cook and they cook. I'm used to it. It's my pans. You know what I mean? But I definitely do need to upgrade. My husband want to upgrade. I'm like, I will keep these pants. Jazz don't follow through with anything exactly. But anyway, yeah. So do y'all think my Jazzy life is losing a little weight? Um, they should. My nephew's in NC, North Carolina. Okay. You have to fight and advocate for the little black boys. Yes, you definitely do. I will tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I had to, which is why my son is online because I was not dealing with that school. I was done. And then even online, I be giving them HE double hockey stick. They'd be like, oh my god, because I'll be like, look, he turned his homework. Why is it not graded? That's the problem. Is Daddy up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Mm. Okay, here she go with these. In my mother's words, biscuits for biscuits. You know, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go with Aiden. Here he comes. He's a cute little guy, boy. Even though despite his parents are, he's a cute little young man. There she goes. She's gonna make some eggs, y'all. She got how many eggs of those? Well, she used the whole egg carton with large eggs. What is that? Ew. Is that garlic that she put in there? My Jesse life didn't never know how to season, didn't never put seasoning in her food till Chris got there. That's how you know somebody can't cook. They don't know how to season. She got eggs in there. Okay, she trying to stretch it out. See, when you put the milk in there, you try to stretch the egg out, right? I haven't made eggs in so long. You know, I used to buy this. It was like a plant based egg thing, but it wasn't really egg. It was I don't know what it was, but it wasn't egg. It wasn't dairy. It was non dairy. I stopped getting that because it just. I mean, after a while, you'd be like, ugh. It's just it's like I don't want if I want an egg, I just give me an egg. You know what I mean? But I don't really want eggs like that. But whatever. How you doing, Darla? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Something's wrong with her leg. I've always wondered what's wrong with it. She probably got a basketball injury. What you think? What you think? Possibly, allegedly. Okay, here we go. Okay, she's putting the little sausagey thingies in there. Ugh. Ugh, it makes me nauseous just looking at it. I told y'all when I look at people make meat or if I smell meat, I just be nauseous. It makes me nauseous. Oh my god. Ugh. Can I ask you a question, my Jazzy life? And this is I don't know. This is just something that and I'm gonna I don't I don't necessarily have judgment about this, but maybe it's just something to it just have a quick conversation about. For the sake of we trying to get expand time because this is a really quick video. Um, let me ask everybody a question, okay? So when you're making eggs, don't you shouldn't you have a non-sticking skillet? Is it a skillet or is it a pan? Okay, oh, it is a skillet. Okay. Okay, my bad, my bad. It is a skillet because she's holding the handle. Okay, so it's two in one. Okay, I'm old school. Okay, cool. Okay, never mind. Disregard that. Disregard that. Disregard. I apologize. So what y'all talking about? Yeah, y'all speaking to each other. That's great. Where's the new comment? It's the same old ish. She's losing weight. Great. Great. Well, at least she's doing that. Okay. All right. I get it. Okay. Well, it is non-stick. Okay, great. Congratulations, my Jazzy. Like you got a non-stick pan, and she's actually yeah. I don't understand why she's doing that either. You know what? I'm happy that she's not showing the back of her flat butt. I'm really happy about that. I'm glad we don't have to look at the back of her, but even looking at the front of her is not the best either. But it beats the back, right? And what's also nice is she's not showing her over the shoulder boulder holders. That's pretty nice. Thank you, my Jazzy, like for not showing us all that. We really appreciate that. And she got them toes. Now this is before she got her feet done. Oh no! Look at her feet, guys. Look at it. Is that old nail polish, or did she try to paint it to look feminine? Okay. All right. Let's play. Let's press play. Okay. Here we go. All right. Do you all put your sausage on the oven? Do you when you do? I know a lot of you all eat meat, and I'm not trying to be fun. This is not a judgment. How you doing, son? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. This is not a judgment in any way. I don't care what y'all eat. Y'all can eat as much pork and on your fork. Y'all can sleep with the pork for all I care. Y'all can get with the pig. Y'all can sleep with them. Y'all can put them on the bus. Y'all can ride them on the train. It doesn't matter. It's all the same game. But what I'm asking you is this right here. Do y'all fry it on the stove for y'all for the eat fried pork or fried sausage? Do you put it on the stove? Do you fry it on the turn up on the stove, or do you put it over? You can have a minute. You can have some more cups if you want some. Okay. Okay. So you can put that in the oven. You put it in the oven, or do y'all put it on the stove? I'm just curious. Okay, please let me know what you do with your pork on the fork. I mean, on your sausage. I'm just curious. Breakfast high in protein is a healthy way to start the day. Okay. All right. Come on, my Jazzy life. Okay, so you're referring to the eggs. Because I know that Adorla, you love the eggs. Girl, you're an egg girl. We know. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay, my Jazzy life. I got it. Girl, I thought you was full. I didn't know that there was like one of those. Um, I didn't know there wasn't a. I didn't know there was a. You could dualize it. You could be a skillet, or it could be like cooking thingy. I cook mine in the air fryer. Okay, okay, son, no problem. All right. Does it turn out the same way as? I'm not. No, listen, hear me out. Does it turn out this? Does it turn out the same way? Does it cook more thoroughly than it would be on the stove? For some reason, she ticked me off tonight. I can't respect her for blaming her kids for stressing her out. It's excuse me. It's families that wish they could have a child. Exactly. Well, you're right in feeling like that, Passion. You're like, I'm over my Jazzy life. Well, y'all, we're going to incorporate other mommies. If you all have any ideas on mommies, I will definitely incorporate them on certain times of the week. We can certainly do that. That's not a problem. Now, let me see if she still got this dad blessed music on.
What I look like that. The eggs are over there. Like I said, got bacon still going. So yeah.
Okay, here she go with this music. Okay, yeah, I knew she was gonna do that. See, she always trips me up. She always trips me up, and I always say, no, she's not gonna play the music. And what does this helper do? This helper puts on some music. Yeah, in a while. I mean, I'm still gonna react to her. I'm not gonna turn my back on not reacting to her because, like a lot of my views, I'm just gonna have her. I'm just gonna have her in a video with other mommies that I deem that I think are definitely worthy of a conversation. Okay, they're worthy of conversation. I did not look, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's one particular mommy that I know y'all don't like. That a couple people then came to the that already lit up them comments, and they was like, "Oh, girl, you don't know who she is. She's a ragged, rough, ragamuffin." And they was going in, and they didn't say those words, but needless to say, I find I'm almost in her content is actually pretty interesting because she just goes outside of the house. She doesn't stay in the house. Now the beef for her and her mama, I don't know about that. Now that's taking it too far. Maybe she's just trying to drum it up to get more attention, to more people come alive, and she's talking about it so people will watch more of her content and to take her numbers up. Maybe that's what she's doing. But nevertheless, I am fairly interested in her meals that she cooks. I don't eat meat, but a lot of things that she cook, I could like flip it and make it into a vegan or a vegetarian meal. And I find it really interesting in the fact that she does look like she cooks decent for her son. It looks like it. And it looks like her house is pretty decent. So I'm like, wow. And then she takes her son actually places. So that's one mommy that we watched, but they was going in. They was like my comments up. So I don't know. Y'all make me afraid to really find her a little interesting. It cooks even. Okay, thank you. I have an air fryer too, but I don't like it. I mean, I've only used it like probably one time, if that much, right? I don't like my air fryer. Maybe it's the air fryer that I have. It sucks. It's really big. It's like really big and bulky. My husband used it. He didn't use it in quite some time though. But I put bacon in the oven, much easier. Guess cooking for a lot of people. I use oven for sausage. Okay. Thank you so much for y'all enlightening me on that. They have like a vegan sausage thingy that a protein that's protein, and you put that I've always put mine in the oven for my son. He loves those. And when we run out, he's like, we don't have any food. Let us run out of that. He's like, I normally put in my food. He kind of that's his thing. Who is that? Girl, I don't even want to tell you. I'm afraid to tell y'all. I didn't know I was subscribed to her. I watched her on Friday, I think it was. Her name is God. What is her name? I have to go to it. I'll find it in a second. I can't remember what her name is. I have to find it in a second. Hold on. God, I'm trying to click on this little thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm getting countryer and countryer. I find these mommies to be entertaining. I don't understand. They all want a man, even a bum man. Yeah, I think so too. I think that they're definitely bums. They get off on that. The only sausage that is I eat what kind is that? It is made in Evergreen, Alabama. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. I've never heard of that. They even have a alligator. Yeah, okay, okay. Look, that's not no judgment. I was just a little grossed out a little bit, but it wasn't a judgment. It was just me being grossed out, but it wasn't judgment. Okay. Now let me go to this mommy channel, and I have to see if I can pull her up real quick. If you go back to my videos, I have to go back to my old videos so I can tell y'all which mommy it is. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so let's see content. Okay, so live. Okay, yeah. So it looks like that would be okay. Jeez, I don't even know what her name is. Let's see. Black and Bougie referred her to me. Oh, her name Tanya or Toya Jai and Elijah King, Tiana and Jai King, Elijah King. I'm sorry. So anyway, I find her interesting. Okay, there I said it. So let's continue. I don't eat sausage or bacon anymore. The older I get, the more my taste buds change, I guess. Yeah, I can understand that. Sausage. Yeah, I've never right, son. I'm trying to get past that. I haven't tried it. Ew, it just I don't think I want gator. It's just like I don't. Maybe is that an Alabama thing? A lot of people eat gators though. A lot of people. I've watched a mukbang where this guy ate gator online. It was, oh my god. He even had the head of the gator, and he just kind of cut it, and you can see the front, and he was eating it from the back, and he was just cutting it up. I was like, oh, it's just, and I kept watching. I was like, I just kept on watching it, and like want to throw up in my mouth. I was like, ew. And crawfish looks nasty too. I don't like. I watched somebody do a mukbang for watching crawfish. I don't know why I did this, but I was just really curious. I was like, oh, that's like gross. Um, Crawfish. Although I eat gator and crawfish, that what happens when you have a Cajun in your family. I get it. Ugh. Nope, no judgments. I'm just like grossed out, but it's not a judgment. It's not a grossed out judgment. It's just like, wow, how do you eat that? But it's not judgment. Black and gator tail. Oh, that's a judgment. No, I'm just playing. Darla sounds pretty Cajun to me. Girl, that's straight up Cajun. That's like Cajun in the Cajun. I've had fried snake. Girl, I would never. Girl, I want. Oh, they scared. Was it? Oh, I don't want to know. Girl, you gonna make me have nightmares. Y'all can't be coming up here talking about no snakes. That's the one thing that you can do. I told you I'm not afraid of anything, but y'all get to talking about snakes and stuff. I'm out of here. Like, oh man, we ain't gonna talk about that. Okay, octopus, and chicken heart. What the hell is a chicken heart? Oh no! Every part of the there you. Okay, I ain't gonna say no judgment. Let me not judge because I want y'all to feel like y'all. I want y'all to be open and be honest about what y'all be eating. We're talking about people different types of food, but gross. I'm sorry, I'm just not a judgment. Okay, so she gonna have pork. Um, let me evaluate the food. Okay, so we have pig, aka swine hog, right? Swine or hog. Okay, it could be either. And then she has like chicken, right? Chicken of AB. Y'all know what AB is, right? ABOORT. And then there's other letters along with it, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Chicken that didn't make itself to be chicks. It went into the other area. Okay, you know what I mean. So those are the eggs. That's what we call chicken ABRT. Ooh, I shouldn't have spelled that. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. ABR. Okay. ABOR. Okay. Okay. And then you have biscuits. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I guess. Let's continue. Son, I have several Cajun cousins. They are half Italian and half Cajun, and that's great. Girl, how in the Darla, what the hell you got going on in your family? I mean, every time I turn around, you be like, yeah, they're German. You be like, I got German. You got German Italians in your family. Then you say you got Cajun Italians, and girl, you got every Italian known to man. And then like, yeah, I got a lot of family from Sicily. You know what I'm talking about. I can't talk today. Well, I can't talk every day. You got so many different Italians. I swear to God, I'm not even being funny. Now you know I'm not lying. How you doing, Myra? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. God, I can't talk today. God, I feel so shame. I went to Brazil. I went to a Brazilian restaurant, and they have almost every meat you can name. Oh, I paid since I paid $75. I ate everything. I love the new experience. Okay, fashion. We have to have. No. I'm trying to read what you said a second ago. Oh my God, interesting mixture. Oh my God, yes, son. Woo. It's just like. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna post it and say Texas Roundhouse sales. We're gonna leave it at that. Passion, I did, but you can talk about it. I'm just not gonna say it, but I put it on the screen and I look at it. Passion, I did that in a cruise. Okay, Right, darling. Get your money's worth, girl. Okay, my Italian cousin married occasion. Okay, got it. I also had an aunt that married occasion. Okay. So, girl, God, what is wrong with me today? Me of all things, me not saying the word proper. Good Lord. Come on, my Jazzy life, girl. You got me. You got me. You can't spell, and my pronunciation sucks right now. Jeez. I hate plastic forks. I mean, I guess maybe I should use. I don't want to use plastic forks. I'll just wash it. I mean, just wash it. I got a dishwasher. My just like got a dishwasher. What is the big deal about her throwing that stuff in the dishwasher? For crying, not the plastic forks, but the like regular forks and spoons. Come on, my dad. Sicilian. What am I talking about? Why couldn't I say that? So why couldn't I say that? Good Lord. Okay, darling. Now, what's going on, family? You to be like me, them the United Nations. You said you had black people in your family, didn't you? Also, just come on, darling. Like you got something going on. I can't talk either. Not that I can talk. I cannot talk. Let me shut my mouth. Let me shut my mouth. We're gonna talk about all the folk I got in my family. I got a lot of different. I got make. I don't know how you have that, but hey, I got red, brown. Man, we're gonna talk about my bloodline. We're gonna talk about that. Let's leave that alone. Now, here we go. Okay, so I'm lost. Okay, so looks like the children got little children's sporks, right? That means spoon and fork. And then someone got a regular fork. Is this all the silverware you got, girl? And it looks like two people got the plastic silverware. Okay. My Jazzy life, what's going on, girl? You don't have no more silver. You don't have no silverware, girl. Oh my goodness. Somebody getting them out. She trying to she trying to film the food. The children like, look, I'm ready to eat. And then somebody snatched Maya the hungry butt out of there. Cause Maya eat anything. She be the hungriest one. Her and Aiden be hungry. Everybody else be funny eating, but her and Aiden be hungry. They be starving like Marvin. They snatch out the Come on, my Jazzy life. It's not that serious. Just film this mess and let the little people eat, girl, for crying out loud. These folks is hungry and you sit up here trying to take pictures. They've been waiting 2 hours on you to cook this little nasty meal anyway. You ought to be happy somebody want to eat this nasty mess. Jazz said she had to give Stinkerbug a real fork because because he breaks the plastic ones. Why would she give him a real fork when he can just jab his tongue or jab the thing down his throat? Well, she's slow. Yes, ma'am. In adopted niece, cousins married a black lady. Okay, got it. What the hell is that? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. I thought you maybe you knew. What you talking about, son? I have cousins that married into the family, Italian, Jewish, Russian. Got girl. My husband is Dutch and French. Girl, for real. I guess you can call my family United Nations too. Girl. Jesus Christ. What do y'all just it's all good, man. I guess it's a melting pot, right? Okay. The restaurant's called Oh really? Hmm. Okay. And this is where you went to and got all those different types of foods. Okay. All right. So they must be a lot of what I've noticed is a lot of these channels. or getting these advertisements for these roses. So that's going around a lot, huh? So they sit in these, a lot of these channels on these roses that last a lot longer than regular roses that have essential oils in them or whatever. Interesting. Do y'all know anything about that for all you channel holders, or if you're not a channel holder? I'm just curious. All right, there she go. Okay, so now she's gonna do orange juice. Okay. All right, my Jazzy life. She's gonna do Sunny Delight. Sunny Delight is really just sugar. Like it's like, oh my god. That's the most, when I was young, my mother used to buy Sunny Delight all the time. I used to like it when I was little. And I was like, there's no way I was buying my children Sunny Delight. That was the worst. You hear me? That's like sugar in a can. I mean sugar in a bottle, a milk bottle, a carton. It's a carton. Okay, so that's legendaries, I'm gonna presume. Okay, look at all that juice. Jazz should know better. Just a gallon of it, right? She got a little gallon. Well, this was just for today's video. Come on now, why y'all act like y'all don't know? This was just for today's video. Okay. How you doing? I love. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Okay, yes, it is expensive to me. They the one on Myrtle Beach, if anybody goes to, I had lamb. Okay, do they have any vegetarian? I don't even think, to be honest with you, Passion, I don't think I would eat out of there because that's too much going on. And I'll be afraid they're gonna dip my vegan or vegetarian stuff in the crocodile or the snake juice. I'm just saying for the rocker. I'm good. But definitely to anybody's in the area of Myrtle Beach, that's where you can go and eat it if you like that kind of delicatessen. Okay, now half a gallon is gone. Why not buy a jug, girl? Because this was only for today's video, son. Son, I understand. I also have a Polish man. Oh my God, a cousin married to a woman from the Philippines. Oh my God, y'all are going off in here. Y'all are going off in the chat. Why Caitlin can't pour her own juice? She has to control. She has to control the food. Yeah, because she trying to make sure she don't go over. I mean, I do stuff like that. I don't do it because I'm trying to control food. Because I think children should have more. Is like if they're hungry, they need to eat. I might act silly and tease children. I tease my children, right? I'll be like, yes, you gonna eat up all the house. I'm just playing, no big deal. However, I like to give them and serve. I like to serve them. That's why I do what I do, because I like to serve them. I like to serve my family. I really do. It's not because I'm trying to control. I don't. My daily life is obviously trying to control, but I don't do it because I'm trying to control. I do it because I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I'm taking care of my family. I feel like I'm making them feel good by serving them their food, by cutting up their sandwiches, by cutting up if it's apples, I cut the apples up. If it's oranges, I cut the oranges. Not because they're not grown. I mean, not because they can't do it on their own, but that's just how I get down. I don't know. It's not about me trying to control anything. I just want to, say, hey, I appreciate you eat my cooking. Hey, I love you and I respect you, and so I'm gonna cut your food up. You deserve to be treated like a king or a queen. That's all. That's what it is. I'm not gonna hand nobody an orange. Here, take this orange. I'm gonna cut it up for them, no matter if it's a grown up or an adult or a child. Um, um, it was so much meat. I thought Peter would be outside protesting. No, that they probably would. You'd never be surprised. This breakfast was filming. Those children won't see another breakfast like that in a long time. This was a light breakfast to me, but whatever. So let's continue. Aunt married to a Polish man. It was after the World War II. Okay, okay, interesting. Um, we don't see her packing the kids' lunch anymore. Yeah, because we clowned her about that, Rose. You know what I like about this chat over here? You know what I like about the Crystal Palace chat? Is that we can have some good race relation conversations and it not be like negative or really hard or people don't have to feel all in their feelings kind of thing. And I like the fact that, we can talk about different cultures in here. I like that. And we can kind of say some things without people going over in their feelings. That's what I really appreciate about y'all. I want to thank y'all for having these adult conversations, excuse me, about your different family members and what cultures they're from, and us going, oh, okay, that's interesting. And we really generally feel like that's really interesting. Like, okay, no problem. So I like that. I appreciate y'all doing that. Okay. Let's continue. Anyone see Bentley Girl Rose? We ain't seen no Bentley. You trying to be funny. I feel so bad for that dog. Oh my God. Please don't get Darla started about the dogs and the animals, because she is not playing over there. And I don't blame her. But I understand what you're saying. Yes, Rose, nope, he's MIA. MIA, yeah. Ugh. Passion, can I ask you a question, sweetheart? And y'all just as cute as y'all want to be in this chat, okay? But Passion, you my girl, right? Why do you know about all these different creatures that they that everywhere you go, you can tell us anywhere in the world or whatever restaurant and where they serve weird. I mean, I don't want to say weird stuff, but and I don't want to say abnormal stuff, but just stuff that you know what I'm trying to say, girl. Just stuff that is not eaten on the regular, right? Good Lord, girl. At the Cheesecake Factory? Okay. Rose, he's still hanging in there. Okay. I don't feel any more tension. I don't feel any tension at all. Right. I like it here. You know what I mean? I like the way, everybody can roll. We can just talk and have good conversation. Oh, good. I worry about that dog. Well, I'm glad, Rose, you can rest assured that the people is on the check-in and they said the dog's fine. Um, for Bentlers. So be quiet. You be quiet, girl. Nobody got time when you talk about what you talking about. Oh my God. Ugh, squeak. Oh, come on. Darla. Oh my God. Passion and Darla. Y'all are, ugh. Okay, let's continue. No judgments. Oh, listen. Just because I said gross, ick, disgusting, ick, it wasn't a judgment. It was just, I don't know what it was. Was it kind of judging? I'm sorry if it was. Okay, I was judging. Okay, sorry. Let me be myself. Ah. Yeah, look at all that grease on the bacon, girl. Come on, my Jazzy, like, don't give that baby all that grease. Can you at least dab it down with a cloth, with a napkin? My mother, when she would serve my father turkey bacon, she would at least have it on like a paper towel, and that way it can sit on the paper towel for a minute to absorb the grease, for crying out loud. She gives the baby the straight grease. She don't even try to absorb it. Come on, my baby. Where they get this girl from? Where y'all get my Jazzy life from? Y'all brought my Jazzy life out of the woodwork. That's the thing. Cheesecake Factory in Vegas, girl. Darling, you know where all the stuff, where the unique stuff is. The unique food. You want me to tell you about the culinary class? You can. The kids had plenty of protein for breakfast. Um, okay, Rose. I mean, no fruit, nothing. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I couldn't give my children. I don't know. I just, maybe I think differently. I'm gonna stick to being a vegetarian. I like being a vegetarian. I like being a vegan at times. And I'm just gonna stick with the rivers and the waters that I'm used to, as they would say. And I'm not eating no eggs. I'm not eating the egg. I'm not eating just outright egg like that, unless every now and then I will probably eat a egg AB. Y'all know what AB is, right? Um, Basically the egg miscarried. Okay, I mean the the chicken miscarried. That's what it is. So I'm good. I mean, and when I get to thinking about that, I really don't want it. And I have to remind myself that's what it is because the eggs do taste good, but I don't. Just not gonna do it. We don't buy it now. I would have to like if we're out of town or something, I might get it right, but no, that's not a goal of ours. So I think that I would eat. I would never serve my son none of this crap on this plate. Never. Maybe the biscuits if it was vegan. We kind of try to stick with vegan or non-pork bread. Like kosher. We do kosher bread. If it's made with eggs, then it'll be at least kosher. But we do not do like we would never eat that kind of stuff that she got up there. I'm sorry. This is not a healthy, balanced meal. I know some of y'all think it is, but I'm sorry, it's not. Nope. Not girl. I'm not going to pull the force down. Now, if you want to eat this is fine, but it's not healthy. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. I've tried octopus. I've never tried octopus, just squid. Okay, interesting. Well, what does it taste like? Is it rubbery? I would never try it, so but I'm just curious. I like new experiences and trying new things. Okay, all right, girl, no problem. Some things were gross. You don't want to know. Okay, I probably don't. My son doesn't eat meat. I'm one of those ones. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Hello, everybody. How you doing, Sega? I hope you all are having an amazing Saturday. Yeah, Saturday's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not, it's not okay. My son and most of my family work at the hog plant and girl, at chicken plant. Girl, I know, ooh, girl, I would have a headache. Like they have a slaughter pig place right by this place I used to get like my Thai food. It was like a vegetarian vegan restaurant, and that's all they served. They didn't serve no meat or nothing in there, and it was like right by. It was on the way there, girl. We would go past her, and I used to get really bad headaches when I smell it. I'm telling you, my headache would be so extreme, and once I got out of the vicinity, it stopped hurting. So I could imagine scarfing it down, what that would do to me. I could imagine if scarfing it down or working in like a slaughter place. I think I would pass out probably. I'm almost sure of that. But okay, that's cool. I hope they make good money. Um, they deserve it. I only eat really fresh eggs. I get a lot of protein from the foot. Okay, and fruit or overnight fruit. Yeah, it's a lot of vegan foods. A lot of people don't know that, but a lot of vegan foods that are on the market and just a lot of different fruits and veggies do contain a lot of protein, and you don't always have to get protein through eggs. So I definitely want everybody to understand that. Okay, let's continue. Um, all right. So most people in my city work at the plants. Yeah, well, shoot, that's where the money. I mean, that's where the money is. That's where the money is, girl. I hope they make good money though. Ew, why her eggs look nasty? If she gonna make eggs, at least make it look good. Ooh, okay. They make good money for North Carolina, but they work 6 days a week. Yeah, most plants work them like dogs. Yeah, work them really hard. Um, I want if is there anything else that they have besides the plants? Do y'all have a lot of work from home jobs, Passion? I remember driving through a little Florida town and it had a paper mill. Okay. Okay, and next, let's see. Sega says it is so weird that this is the topic. I was just at a meat market this afternoon. Well, you're welcome to Crystal Palace. Anything goes apparently. You know how it is. We go from talking about black baby dolls to talking about some squid and snake juice meat, snake juice, and snake oil and snake feet, snake outfit, snake shoes, and all kind of stuff. The worst. I had one of the worst reactions to raw meat that I've ever had in months. Yeah, I can't. I can't. If I smell it, if I look at it, if I look at it long enough, I'll get nauseous. Which is why I'm not really looking at all this pork on her fork. I'm serious, y'all. It makes me sick. Y'all can ask. I'm serious. Y'all can tell. I mean, one live I had to get off. It wasn't just because it was nasty. The food was nasty, but I just imagined the smell in my head, and I was like, "Ugh," I really got off the live and threw up. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes looking at these channels where they're serving food and they got like a lot of pork and a lot of meats and stuff, I promise you, I promise you, that's nasty. It is. At least the plants have unions. Exactly. It was like slavery. Y'all, my mom sent me to the store today for neck bones. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad they have unions. Yes, ma'am. I'm not being funny, passion. For real. That's serious. So that really matters. They do need more unions at these places because they be firing them over nothing. Yuck. Ugh. I'm just going to assume that the little girl have on shorts. I'm going to assume that she has on shorts. That her shorts and her shirt are the same length. So, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me say this, y'all. It's funny. Why she first of all, why she let the little boy play with that little pink truck? But that's neither here nor there. That's number one. Okay, but the biggest thing where I'm laughing, I wasn't even laughing at that part. What I was laughing at that as soon as that plate of food came down, he hurried over through that truck to the side. My daddy's like, your children be hungry. Where's the fresh fruit, bacon, and pan sausage on the plate? Is too much for them. But she only doing this to prove to the people wrong instead of paying attention to her kids' eating habits. Yeah, I don't understand. Let me say, I don't understand why I have all that. It's one thing. I don't eat meat, and I'm not judging people for eating meat, but don't come over. Listen, I don't judge people for eating meat, so don't come and judge my vegetarian and vegan meals, okay? So secondly, what I am gonna say is why have both of those meats? She could replace one of those meats, whichever one the children like the most. She could replace one of those meats with, I don't know, like some fruit. Or let's see. Stop thinking about it. I had to I roasted root vegetables, so dinner 100% vegan. All right. Yeah, I had to stop thinking about it. All I could think about is jazz. I have never bought neck bones. I had to ask the butcher. Ugh, I know, right? She makes you, you know what I mean? Every time, yeah, every time you think of somebody talking about they got made some neck bones or had some neck bones, you think about my jazzy life, don't you? I'm telling you. Here she go. Whoa, this was a while ago because she didn't come little. Look at everybody's hair. Come on, my jazzy life. Why would you show these children on here like that? Look, listen. Can you at least comb their hair for the video, my jazz? Like, just start combing. Listen, just think like this, because you ain't gonna do it for their sake. Can you just do me a favor and just start combing your children's hair because you know you're going live? Not for nothing else. You don't have to do it for them, but do it for the video. Do it for YouTube, because you do everything else for YouTube. Can I be honest? I never knew that people ate neck bones before, girl. You know, now I've seen people. I've never seen somebody just all out eat a neck bone. But my mother used to put greens, her neck bones in greens. See what she would have to do for me, she would have to cook my food separately because I was like, look, don't put my food, none of my foods in that where you cook. And then she would have to use a separate pot and a pan and all that stuff. So that's how she used to do me. Yes, fruit or a whole wheat toast. Exactly. She could have did whole wheat toast and fruit. Yes, fruit or whole wheat toast. We know those kids will not eat until dinner with that breakfast. Okay. They not. They not the. Okay. Darla, I ate them growing up. LOL. Ugh, really? My mother would put them with like a vegetable or something like that. Like I said, like greens, like collard greens or something like that. Just she'll cook it like that. But she wouldn't just all out eat neck bones. She wouldn't be like, okay, y'all, we can ready to eat some neck bones. No. She knew I was not eating that. I was always a piggy eater and growing up. They had to specialize ever since I was born, ever since I came into their house, into the home into my home, they had to make specialized dinner for me. I wouldn't eat everything that they made. And my mom was a great cook, but I just didn't eat. You could just kind of tell, like when I became a vegetarian, they were not shocked. They was not tripping. They was like, yeah, that's you. You know what I mean? Nothing, pretty much nothing I've done in growing up, my parents was appalled by. I'm serious. They was just like, oh, that's her crazy self. That's kind of how they felt. Somebody bought a lot of hog maw. I was gagging. Look at think of the looks he gives her. He does look at her like me. If you don't get that camera off my face, I'm gonna smack the hell out of you. And why are they not? And why are they still recording these kids unkept? I don't know, girl. I have no idea. She must want people. Then she be like, don't talk about my children. Don't talk about my children. But girl, come on now. You know what it is. She want to talk about you. What you trying to go against? Just come on, my Jazzy. Like, just put some pride into your channel. Rose, be careful with the whole wheat. Make sure that its first ingredient is not corn syrup. Um, let's see. Boom. Here we go. Now, or rich, bro, it's not healthy. Boom. There we go. My dad usually would be clean. This chip can be a bit would be cleaning his chitlins right now. Oh, I didn't grow up with my mom doing chitlins or anything like that. Like we did, my mother did not. I'm sure she knew how to cook them, but we just did not have them in our house. It was not going down. I never seen neither one of my parents. I've never seen them eat chitlins ever. Not saying they haven't eaten them because they were from Mississippi, but it just never saw it. Just never saw it. Okay. And by the way, what why am I now thinking about Sicily? I couldn't say it earlier. Now I'm like Sicily the Sicilian. Oh my God! Why do I? Oh my God! I'm telling you, sometimes, well, my brain be like, cluck, cluck, cluck. Ever since I had 19, my brain has been different. I swear it has. I don't know about anybody else who has had the 19. Has your brain changed for you by chance? Mine certainly has. Darla, right. Most think they are eating wheat bread, but it's not real wheat bread exactly. Uh, I like neck bones, but not as much anymore. I haven't had in years. Listen, I want people. Look, that's what I'm, man. That's what I'm telling you. When I be, woo, I can't stand when people be trying to tell me what I'm eating. Like when I go to the doctor, like if I go to the doctor or my son go to the doctor, they're like, "Oh, you're really healthy," and like, "Oh, you're doing really good with your tests," and da 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 da. And then the moment I tell them I'm a vegetarian or we're vegetarian or we're vegan or whatever, what our diets are, they're like, oh, where's your protein? I'll be like, where's your protein? Oh, how do you get your protein? The same way you get your protein. Everybody don't have to be meat eaters to get protein. That's why I want everybody to stop that misconception. Like just because I don't eat what everybody else eats does not mean I'm not getting protein. Trust me, I do. That is not even the issue. You know what the issue is? Damn it, I need to cut pasta and bread out my damn diet. That's what the damn issue is. That's to me. But it be so good. Anyway, let's continue. I had to cut up carrot. Y'all, did I tell you I got some carrots, y'all? I'm gonna put the carrots on the in the oven and I'm gonna act like they baking, y'all. Did I tell y'all that? I got that from somebody. Where did I get that from? A channel or something? We were in here talking about that, weren't we? Cheese sticks in a lower part of the fridge. When my daughter was young. Okay, Rose. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't mean to lecture y'all. No, you're not lecturing us. You good. I like chillins. Oh, but my stomach. Rolls now. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Um, Darla, healthy tips are good. Some people do not know exactly. Um, why can't Jazz older children go to the fridge and pick out a snack for all the kids? Because she stifles the, because she knows she holds markers over the food, like what, and describes what they can and cannot eat, and if they can only get this, then I think she should. And then sometimes she feels like they overdo it. Remember, who was which mommy was that they used to have a lock on her refrigerator door? Do y'all recall that? When I first came into the sector, I've never solved this by chance, but I remember them talking about a mommy that used to have a lock on her refrigerator door from her children. Do y'all know what mommy that was? Because I don't remember. What about raw oysters? Oh, my dad and uncles would shook them and rinse them down with a hose of pipe with hot sauce. Okay. Oh Lord, y'all will make a person gonna die. I'm just saying for a record. I was surprised my mom wanted egg bones. I had to make a special trip to the meat store. I bet. Rose, they played the mama long enough. Jazz need to do better and have to prepare for the smaller kids. Exactly. Boom. Yeah, they was getting that little whatever her name was. She was giving them baths and everything, wasn't she? She was giving them baths. She was working on their homework with them. She was cleaning up after them. She was the mommy for real. Mm. And I'm not talking about in the sense of responsibility. No, it was like she was Jasmine. And that's why she acts the way she does, because of Jasmine. And I did say the little girl's fast earlier. I sure did. And I know that's not her fault. I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying her mother does that. Okay. While she want to talk about Chrissy's daughter, she also got, come on now. The little girl is beautiful. I don't understand why she don't take pride in these children. They are so beautiful. And I would, one day I would like to see them wearing afros. They would be the little girls. I think the little girls would be so cute with the afros. Whatever. I mean, they might as well. They not. Man, they might as well wear afros, because putting the one little plait in the middle of the forehead is and not even putting the plait in there. The braid is barely holding. Okay, it's not even a plait. First of all, it's just a rubber band with her in it a little bit. Okay, she might as well let them wear afros. I'm telling you, they would grow and be more healthier. I promise you. And they can pick their own hair out. They'll do better at picking their own hair. They can design it. She can show them how to wear cute natural hairstyles. I think she should let them do their own hair and just let it be cute. And then let them pick out, like, wear little afros. Let me shut up telling her what to do. She's stupid. I'm not gonna tell her what to do. I could care less about if someone else eats. Right, exactly, Rose. Chrissy. Oh, that was her that she was locking the food up. Why? Jazz used to put a lock on her pantry door. Why? Why they put locks? I mean, a child's lock, sure, but not because they're eating. But how about because you don't want them to mess with cleaning products or something? You're trying to keep them safe, things like that. Um, I remember that, Rose. Sad. I know, son. Right? This video must be old. Didn't she get the flowers last year? Interesting passion. Conundrum. Who wants to bet that this is the only time we see this breakfast? I don't know. Would you like to make a wager on that? Everybody wanna do a friendly bet of dollar, just for bragging rights. Um, she got Kaylin up there looking like a 12-year-old slave. Oh my God. 12 years a slave. I said 12-year-old slave. 12 years a slave. Dr. A, do you think Jasmine did something for Stankerbug's birthday? She has been very quiet. I don't believe she has, but what I do believe, son, and that's a good question. Come on, son. Come on through, girl. Listen, her son. I like that question. Now, I think that no, she has not, but I do believe she's gonna try to throw something together real quick to make it seem like she did something. So I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? She's gonna throw something together real quick and make it seem like she did. Okay. So that's a yes and a no. Can I give you a yes and no, son? Would that work for you? I hope it does because it works for me. Sega, it probably is a old video because the oldest have them braids. Girl, does she have? I don't even remember what the little girl her. I would love to see them dressed age appropriately. Me too, Darla. Oh my God, that's the best way. Darla, one day you gonna come up here and react with me, okay? She still haven't showed the birthday. Oh my. Who gonna want to see it in 2 weeks? That's crazy. Well, that's what she gonna do, y'all, cause she gonna wait on that YouTube check on the 21st, and then she gonna do it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all how she do. That's exactly what she gonna do. Um, I think she something for the birthday. She waits for to post. She watches everything people say negative and then post the party. That exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna do it for the YouTube streets, but is she doing it because ooh, it's my son's birthday and I love him? No. I believe she's just doing it because everybody's gonna be talking stuff on him. Yes. And yes, girl, she did say not a slave. Yes, she did. Birthday video old. She doesn't have her nails petty when she was at the stove. Yes, it's definitely old. Yeah, definitely, y'all. Um, it's a movie. LOL. 12 Years a Slave, and it's a book too. Somebody wrote a book. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Come on, son. What you talking about? I curious to know what she did. I don't think she gave him a party though. I'm telling you, she gonna act like she did. She gonna throw something together. Listen, son, she hasn't done anything yet, but she is gonna throw something together around that YouTube check time, okay? Around the AdSense, and she's gonna be like, yeah, let's have a party, and she's gonna throw something together real quick, and that's what it's gonna be. I will soon one day. Okay, y'all. Make sure y'all. I wouldn't mind any of y'all. Y'all are all welcome to come up here. I will always drop the link, and we can come up here and react if y'all like to. Also, that movie was a true story. Yes, it was. Um, but God, I would like to see. I would like. I'm tired of slave movies. I know it's a part of our history, and that's fine. I just would like a balance. I would like to see whence where we came from, like a balance of kings and queens, and just things like that. And then seeing us from tribes and how we operated in tribes, stuff like that. I would like to see more movies like that rather than like movies like Shaka Zulu, right? I would like to see movies like that, not just automatic slavery. Yes, okay, that is a part of history, but it is also another part of history that they don't show. And it's they keep showing you slavery movies because they want you to be like, okay, you're a slave, you're a slave, you're a descendant of slave, you're a slave. We're gonna constantly remind you that okay, and that's fine. I do have some folks in my family who were slaves, but that's not the only thing. Those are not the only people that I had in my family, by the way. Not everybody in my family was a slave. Okay, so I'm just saying it just should be balanced. But Hollywood's not gonna do that because they want to constantly, and the powers that be want to constantly remind you that you were descendants of slaves, and they want to enforce that because they want you to believe that so you can carry yourself like that. But that's a whole nother conversation. Some people are not ready for that. Okay, he better get a cupcake like the twins got, a trash can with the sponsored outfit, and snacks like Kayla. Rose. Did everybody get a chance to watch Silver Dollar Road yet? No, I did not. Passion, I did not yet. Exactly, Dr. A. I have seen every slave movie possible. Exactly. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, the new Roots. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it was interesting on certain parts. I think it was definitely way different than the other one, right? Than the original Roots. But the one thing that we did appreciate about the first Roots is the fact that Alex Haley went back and found his alleged ancestors. Now there are certain rumors to the contrary. Some have said, and this is all alleged, what I'm about to say. Some have said that Alex Haley basically stole someone else's history, and then some people have said that Alex Haley was a FBI person. So, and if he was the three-letter word, then that would definitely mean something a bit different with that movie. So, Let's continue. I watched Harriet Tubman. Yeah, man, she was cold because she used to beat. She would, she would knock some of them people off. They'd be like, "I don't want to. I want to go back into slavery." She'll beat the crap out them and make them. She would pull gun, and some people she had to, had to make, go bye bye. Pow pow. Right. I don't like the remake movies. You don't. Some of them I do. Some of them I've seen. I was like, it was pretty cool, and some of them I was like, they should have kept it. Dr. A, sometimes difficult conversations is needed. I agree, but it has to be a balance, right? See, Darla, for us, it has to be a balance. Like, I don't want to just watch slavery movies because what that says is that they're trying to say that none of us were worth a damn. Basically, we were all slaves, right? So I'm saying that not everybody in my family was a slave. I'm sorry, I didn't. I have like just like how you came on here, and you was like, "Girl, I got the UN, the United Nations in my family." Girl, I did too. I had Chinese. I had all kind of folk. Like my bloodline has different aspects, and I've even traced my family, some of my family, all the way back to the 1400s. So in me doing that, I know for a fact that I not everyone was a slave. Yes, a slave, but I do obviously have some descendants from slavery, but not everyone was. So what I'm saying is, if we're gonna watch slavery movies, then we should also have movies that showed us in tribal form, meaning that how we will battle tribes. We should discuss that. We should discuss how a lot of tribes would take over the other tribes, how they would, some of them would do some, what I'm talking about, hurting and pow pow, well, not pow pow pow, but stab stab sword, basically swording each other, and someone would just kind of take them over, and they would combine tribes, and they would sell off this woman. They would be like, okay, so you gonna go with this person, y'all gonna marry this person. It's just other things, a part of our history we should also talk about. It just should be a balance. It should also be the slave of the forefather, the slavery conversation, but it also should be also talked about how some of us weren't born slaves. And like a boy, like 12 years a slave tell you dude was not a slave at all. You know what I mean? And he was so back and he was so into slavery. Ridiculous. You know what I mean? So there, and you can tell by a lot of conversations, some people are already over here. So it should be also conversation. Not everybody came from Africa. See, these are real conversations. Some people who they said was Africans were Africans. Some of them were indigenous people, meaning they were already over here. And so there has to also be a conversation, because I get a lot of people when I talk to certain people from the Cherokee tribes. Some of them be like, "Oh, you're not a real, your bloodline is not Cherokee." I'm like, "Well, how so? If one of my grandfathers were Isaac Tuttle or whatever his name was, he's clearly a flipping indigenous person. What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? And then it's like, "Well, you're not real." Well, you're not either. You're not, but that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all not ready for that conversation. But I'm just saying that it's just different things. Not everybody was an actual African, right? Not every black person was an actual African. Just because there are certain traces, it may be certain traces of your bloodline that were in Africa, but it might not always be. So I just want to clarify that. So it's a lot of different stuff that has happened to people in the community. Now, you might be a black, indigenous person, right? You might be, because your skin is darker, right? And so you might even be from Asia, right? Or Asian uh country, but your skin is just darker. But that, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of different things. It's a lot of situations that has happened along the ways, and a lot of people do not want to accept that, and that also has to be talked about too. And one of the things that do talk about that, if y'all go and watch, for you those that don't know about that, it's a movie, it's a documentary called Hidden Colors. It's like a whole bunch of those. If you go and look at that, he did some really good research on that. So y'all certainly go and watch that. Okay. For those who haven't. We have slave market in the center of my town. Yes, I, a lot of people's town. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Buds, welcome to the Crystal Palace. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah. Passion, you are in Charlestown area. Yeah, Charleston. Yeah, they definitely have that there. I'm trying to tell you. No, I didn't get rid of you, honey. Why do you keep saying that? I don't want to get rid of you. I love you. I'm not saying to stop making movies on Black history, but change it up some. Exactly. No, no one's saying that because that is a part of reality. It did go down. Yes, racism, pillaging of villages, selling into slavery, and all kind of wild, disgusting, disparaging, repugnant things that have to kill. You know. Uh, Getting rid of a whole civilization, and not only getting rid of them but brainwashing them and giving them names that do not belong to them, and this all kind of stuff, and not even having a history. Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is it just has to be balanced. We can't just talk about slavery. We got to talk about the other parts of history too. Yes, we need to talk about that. Yes. And then we need to also include like the kings and queens conversation, the how different tribes had kings and queens, and how the different tribes fought against this tribe. I'm just saying before slavery came along, we should also discuss that. And I would like to see just as many movies as that, because again, you constantly saying you a slave, you're a slave, you're a slave. What you gonna think? I'm a slave. You just gonna walk around and feel low self-esteem. Yes, that is a part of our history, and we have to talk about. We have to deal with it. It's a reality. I'm not trying to whitewash anything. We got to be clear, but we got to talk about the other thing. And then, if y'all want to really have a deep conversation, we can also talk about. And then a part of that is spirituality. So if y'all want to go deep into slavery, let's talk about some of these spiritual doctrines who enslaved us. But y'all don't want to have that conversation. So that's why I said it got to be a balance, huh? What'd you say, baby? Stay on topic. My husband don't want me to go there. I won't go there. Okay. So the point is, there are many things that we have to deal with, and that has and should be discussed, and we can't just hide or scurry away from it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So let's move on. And yes, there are a lot of black inventors, yes, ma'am, who aren't talked about, and how blacks weren't allowed to get their patents, so they get credited for it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Say thumb. I'm snapping my fingers. Snapping my fingers. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Y'all, I'm in the North Carolina area, but I lived in Charleston before. Okay, I just done told y'all about some of my history of my blood, some of my bloodline. I The contribution that blacks have made to America and around the world is wonderful. Tell the whole story, not just part of it. Exactly. I'm saying every syllable possible. Have you done an ancestry DNA yet? Yes, I have. I have an ancestry DNA as well as 23 and Me. Yes, I have. And I've showed it on this channel. And some parts of it is like, I don't think they really do justice on some of it. But we can have that conversation. I will do a whole video on that if y'all like. When I dug deep into the history of my Native American side, okay. Yeah, it goes back to a little bighorn. The Battle of Little Bighorn. 25% Nigerian. Yeah, some of that I'm like, So it's basically traces. See, some of the way they do the DNA, I just be like, okay, so. And then if I go back and do my actual, just knowing my family, okay, so the, some of it is like, right? Because of going back throughout my history, knowing that this relative and what nationality this relative and that relative is. And then just keeping in mind that they assume that because your skin is darker, you're going to automatically, boom, you black. No, not always, right? I'm getting mine done because when my paternal grandmother passed away from C19, on her obituary showed that she had Caucasian grandmother. I barely knew her, so I was surprised a little bit. I could imagine. Yeah, sometimes they don't talk about that. I had one. I had one relative. He had multitude of children by different sisters, but we're not going to discuss him. Like that is crazy to me. It's like by sisters, but that's a whole nother conversation. It's been a market house. They've tried to burn it down during the BLM. That was the ish wouldn't burn. They sold the children there, and the big deal here because of its city logo. Shoot, them ancestors like, no, you gonna remember this here. No, no, no. Y'all ain't finna burn this down. Y'all gonna remember this here. I personally would rather see the shows that are uplifting people success. Y'all would too. Now we gotta have a mixture. I feel like we need a balance. We need a balance between that and showing success, right? Because we do have to highlight some of this stuff. Some of this stuff do need to be highlighted because, okay, for example, like what we're trying to do on this channel. Like, for example, we're gonna highlight my Jazzy. We're gonna talk crap about my Jazzy life and show you this is not the way to live. We're gonna clown her. We're gonna diss her, and we're gonna show us another mother that's like really doing some good things and really moving and doing what she needs to do as a mother. You know what I mean? Even with her little mistakes, we still gonna highlight. Be like, okay, well, she made a little mistake, but hey, she fed her children, they going to school, like even just Jazzy, like some things, like I think I don't know about her, I mean, just I think some of the conversations she has with her daughter are cringe worthy, and I think she put her daughter too much on the channel in conversations about what she done did at school, shouldn't done whatever. However, her house is clean, right? Even though they're in a small two-bedroom, the house stay clean. Every time we see them, she always has a refrigerator full of food. She's always going out and buying the children clothes. You know, no matter whether they at the flea market or she's or someone or she's having something sent there from Sheena, whatever. She's always doing something with her children. They're always going places, and then the strokes with her and her girlfriend. So she's interesting to me as well, but at least she has a clean house, right? So I guess. I highly recommend getting a DA. My friend found four siblings. I have not found an extra sibling. I am actually looking for one because legend has it. Well, I'm not going there about that. When I found it, I'll share. um, on my bucket list, it is to go to reenactment, stay on do ranch and ride horses in the battlefield. You know what? Do tell us about that. Like, dollar, do tell us about that. Interesting. Are y'all trying to react to World War Two? Oh Lord, the North and the South type of thing, darling. Because you know them is they doing because they be having, but that's all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, she or he. I just assumed that you were talking about women. It could be a male friend. By bad. Um, Passion. Yes, a couple of times. She had a Victorian house. I loved it. Just Jazzy has a lot going on. I haven't watched her in a while. No, I haven't. I watch her here and there. I don't know a whole lot, son. Y'all probably obviously would know way more about her than I would. I know certain parts of her. Like every time I watch when I reviewed her video, I think the conversations she has with her daughters or children are very cringy. But and then she's always her and that girl is always breaking up. They'll get back together, break up. Okay, whatever, right? But I'm talking about in terms of at least she keeps food on the plate. She keeps food on the table. She has actually I've watched her video where she was kind of educating about YouTube and how to do YouTube and stuff like that. She actually does provide good information on the terms of how to do YouTube. And my Jazzy Life wants to charge you for a class that is whack, right? So on those terms with the cringe-worthy conversation with her daughter, I was like, eek, you know what I mean? But whatever. God, not my children, right? Yeah, you're right. She does have a lot going on. So basically, yeah, I agree with you. I just probably should have just said, "Hey, I agree with you." As opposed to going through all that. Darla, I don't ride horses, but I do go to black cowboy events. Yeah, those black cowboy events are pretty fun. I think everybody should go. Seeing all those black cowboys is something else. We dance all night. Yes, I've been to a few in my day. Hi, Myra. Welcome to the Crystal House. I know I spoke to you earlier. I was born in Europe and I came to America 9 years ago. I had to learn English in school. Wow. Interesting, Myra. Okay, we would like to know more. Maybe one day, Myra, maybe one day you can come up here on the panel and discuss. Because I have a lot of questions for you that I don't want to ask you to have you type. I want to hear you say it actually. But we'll talk maybe one day. Sounds great. Dr. A, is this a new video of Jasmine posted? Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, son, she just posted this, girl. It's an old video as we discovered, son, as you see, but she just posted this video 11 hours ago. Mhm. So yeah, Jazz is back to doing her regular videos. Yeah, she's so stressed out. Um, Mari, that's awesome. Have you been back to Europe and do you prefer here, there, or here? That's a good question, Sega. I believe Jazz, when she says she has a lot going on, I'm curious why the children went to Philip's house. I wonder what really happened. Well, this hussy, Rose, son Rose, basically is saying how tired she is and she's overwhelmed, and Aiden is showing out in school and she's tired of getting phone calls from the school, and she just need to do what she got to do. She just doesn't have a life and she can't breathe and she doesn't have me time, and she always has the children around her and she just feels overwhelmed and she can't get nothing done and her life is just so sucky. That's what she says. Now, what she says and what's different is two different things. No, no, no. It's a reenactment of the for Battle of Bighorn. Okay, got you. Breezy Land is against Custer. Okay, got you. Which side would you be on, Doyle? I'm gonna ask you. I get passionate when I get the subject of my ancestors. Okay, got you. So I take it you're gonna be on the Native American side of it. Okay, cool. Um, so I'm gonna assume that, right, Darla? Um, Jazz got a ton of videos she didn't post, but plus she adds in new with the old to make it look updated. Exactly, that's true. I believe that, Rose. Good observation. Our cowboy events have around 100 RVs. I did a video about it. The people stay for a week. I would love to see a video about that. People don't see the black people in that way. Those men were have money too. But you better tell some of these women on here that's looking for a man on a horse, boy. Tell them these men on a horse that's black that got money, y'all. Y'all better press up. Maybe Olivia can go to one of those cowboy ranches and find baby daddies for her children. Do you think that she will ever share about her and Chris' relationship? Yes and no. Maybe she has a hope that they will work out. That's exactly what's going on right now. She's hoping that if she doesn't say anything, because he told her don't be putting the business on the line or whatever, she's hoping that by chance he'll come back and see that she's a good woman. She's always trying to convince, just the same way put this way, the same way she tries to convince us that she's a good mother or that she's a good person, that she's not messy, is the same way she try to convince that she's a good woman. Okay. We all have had many of these days, Jazz, but we had to work through. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, but we don't put it all on social media, on the social the media, right? Do you prefer? We know what you were saying, Saga. Jazz just wants to get rid of the day before, and I agree with that. Yes, ma'am. Now, Dr. A, I came here when I was 9 years. when I was 9 years old, 9 years ago. Okay, got you. Now, okay, so now basically, okay, got you. So basically, it was 30 years ago. Got it. Now I'm 39. Okay, okay. So from a 9 year old's perspective, it's gonna be different. So the question would be more or less. I think Sega asked, "Have you been back since you've been here?" Okay. Um. Okay, Passion, you did a burrow. Oh my God, that's pretty cool. Rodeos and were teaching my great niece. Okay, that sounds fun and interesting. Yeah, yeah, the cowboy girl, ride 'em cowboy. All right, Beyonce. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna go to. How you doing? Okay, let's see. LOL, Doctor. Hey, why you laughing at me? What I do? Okay, let's see where else I'm at. What I do, dog? I mean, what I do, son? What's funny? What I do? A lot of battle fields are here in North Carolina. You have two. We know you have horses, darling, but you telling for those that don't know. Darling, that sounds fun. What, darling? Do people be getting mad and stuff? Yeah, she said, yes, I will be on the side of the Native Americans. She's not playing. She's letting us know in the gate. Look, this is what it is. Let me ask you a question, darling. So, would you be like, darling? So, do y'all ever get mad and be like, I'm gonna get you custard and start beating up on the pale faces? I mean, I'm just curious. I'm just don't be mad at me, darling. Don't be mad at me. This year we are giving one another experience instead of the typical gifts. It would be something most of if not all haven't done. Okay, that sounds interesting, Sega. Okay, I read that already. Can I put the link into my chat? Yes. Yep. You can do it, Passion. No problem. Chris might be sending her mixed messages. Yes. Seems like he needs to tread lightly because he has to truck she bought. Yeah, okay, so this is where the discrepancy is, son. Some people say she still had that he still has the truck. Some people say it's still been repoed. Okay. So that is a bit of a discrepancy. I feel like he still has the truck, but that's just me say. I mean, that's just me, Rose. I'm sorry, son, because I don't want to call you Rose, and then there's Rose in here. Okay, son. Sega, no, I haven't had the chance to go back yet. I plan to do this soon. Okay, do you still have relatives in your um mirror? Passion. I live visiting battlefields. We went to okay, Gettysburg. Okay, okay, Gettysburg. Okay, girl. It was amazing, girl. We'll have to have that conversation. See, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Yep, you guys are really interesting. Y'all are really interesting. Y'all share a lot of great information. Yeah, that Gettysburg was something else though. That Gettysburg. Um, yeah, we read about that in history, boy. That's a whole nother something something. That's a lot of things been left out of that. That would be a that would be like a week's live in talking about that. I have a shirt that says Custer had it coming. Oh, I have family still living there, and by the pictures, it's so much more beautiful than here. Okay, okay, okay. Repoed. How do you figure? I don't know, girl. That's what. Listen, son. That's what some people said on the streets. Now I'm gossiping. We gossiping now, girl. Now, from what I am told, they said that it was repoed. Then she bought it back. Then it got repoed again, allegedly. Again, I don't know for certain. Now this is just all alleged. Okay. But I think he still got his truck though. But you ain't heard that from me. I won't talk. If he isn't in the house anyway, if I was Jazz, I would pack up legendary things and drop him off the same way she got rid of the day before. But she not. Chris ain't finna. Chris be like, I didn't tell you to have him. You had him. I'm a bit of a history nerd. Me too. Mega. I said Mega. Sega. Wouldn't she have to find him first? LOL, girl. She probably know perfectly well. That woman probably said, "Don't you bring your little tired butt over to my house." That one that I'm just playing. I'm just playing my Jazzy life. Don't be mad at me, girl. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to call you out about your man, girl. I'm just kidding. It's just jokes. Just jokes, girl. It's just jokes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry now. Get off my back. I done told you I was sorry. Okay. Again, yes, most of my relatives are in Europe, and I have one in Australia. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure about it being repo, but you never know. I'm not sure either, Sake, which is why I brought it up. I just, wanted to throw it out there. How you doing, no shoe? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I just kind of want to throw it out there. You know what I mean? Because that was also being rumored on the streets. Now we throwing rumors up here. We throwing rumors. We're not saying they true. We just, that's why we saying allegedly. We just throwing the things that we might have heard, just like you heard what you heard, sir. Right? Um. Now that's where I want to visit Australia. I will one day. Okay, okay, okay. Down under, huh? Is that what they say? Down under. Where are we at? Let's see. Okay, way off topic, but I have a video for you to check out on in a Didi situation. Girl, put it in here. Wait a minute. First, tell me who is it about. Tell us, Darla. Tell us. No, it's not off the subject. Nope. We talking about all kind of stuff. So go ahead. Tell us about what you're saying. Morning, ladies. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, to Chris Spouse Motion. You already know you one of my. I think you one of my first mods, aren't you? Aren't you one of my first mods? Ocean. I think you are, girl. Anywho, oh, Diddy, dang girl, Darla, I'm tripping. I wasn't thinking Diddy. I was thinking like, we be talking about the daddies of YouTube. Girl, I wouldn't even think about Daddy Puffy. Yeah, girl, I wouldn't even think about him. Yeah, tell us about him. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. Oh my God. Yeah, Passion, did you ever drop your link? No, Passion did not drop her link. Passion, go ahead and drop your link, ma'am. Yeah, I told you you can share your link, girl. What you waiting on? Um, if you want a little history, we left Europe because of the war. That was in 1993. Something similar like what's going on and now with Israel. Okay. Did Passion get tired of talking about horses and ancestors? I don't think. Son, you crazy. I don't think she did. She probably where did she go? I don't know. Passion girl. Passion, how you gonna tell us that you wanted to share? She probably went to go look for it. Now I think about it, she probably went to go look for the link and then she's gonna come back and bring it back. That's probably what happened. Oh wow, Mirror. Exactly. But Sega, what's the Sega? Who was it? Um Yeah, Darla, go ahead. If you want to talk about the Diddy situation, you can go ahead and post in here what you were talking about in reference to that. That's fine. Um, where did she go? She probably went to go get the video because remember she probably had to go look for it. But she got a lot of stuff on her channel. It's something else for us to be looking at the video and not even having. It says talks about the relationship with his ex wife. Hmm. Regarding and out out the wires. Girl, he wasn't married to none of them women, was he? Was he secretly married? Girl, I don't think he was. Darling, I don't think P Diddy was married to anybody. I think they was all girlfriends or whatever. Um. Okay, now let's see. We watched that already. Let's see what else. Okay. That was my Jazz Up Life, and then I had another thing to put in here. But yeah, I saw that too. And basically, he settled with Cassie out of court. Now I do know that, right? Yeah, it looks like he settled with her out of court. Okay, so here's a little 50-second breakfast where she shows y'all the horrible bacon again. I did say I was gonna talk about this. She's gonna show her butt again, but we can let that play. And then she gonna walk for it. She's like, oh, I'm gonna walk for it. Okay, let's read what else y'all talking about in these videos. I mean, what y'all talking about in the parlor room. I'm looking for that video. We felt like you were. I felt like you were. I just saw the video with the 10K views. Wow. I have a bunch of videos. Girl, that's good. You got 10K views. Girl, I can't wait till I grow up and get that many views on my video. Congratulations. Sega, yes, they basically made us leave our homes and uh, uh, unaliving people. So we got sponsored and came here. Okay. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, Now, that's a subject that I haven't watched, but I have seen, I mean, thumb nails about it. I said thumbtails. Okay, boom. Yeah, let's not even go there. I don't want y'all looking at what all I watch. Now I'm gonna take this off of here. Okay. So let me. I'm trying to wait for you to watch your video because I gotta exercise. I went way past my time of exercising, but that's okay. Um, but I'm still gonna get my exercise on as soon as this video closes down. Let's repeat the her mantra. I have pour into myself. Dee Dee will take you down a whole rabbit hole. He is an evil man. I do believe that as well. I believe he's an evil man. In my humble opinion, he definitely, from what I see to me, his energy comes off very evil. Cassie settled that case with Diddy real fast. No, shoot, no, Diddy settled that case for her. He was like, shut up, shoot. Don't be telling nobody our business. Okay. She can't even open the biscuits. No, she can't. Where may I ask where you're from? Okay, so here's the video. Because I have to click on the little thing. Okay, I'll click on it in a second. Hold on, darling. The Truth Channel. Oh, girl, yeah, it's the Truth Channel. Yes, I watched that. I have not seen any of their channels in quite some time. Okay, so we're gonna watch a little bit of Wine Glass in a second here because we're waiting for yeah, I heard he on the live too, but yeah, that's what we've been hearing that for years, y'all. That's been going around since the '90s, since it first happened. I remember, allegedly. I hate to open up a can of biscuits. I make my husband do it. Okay, y'all. So real quick, we're gonna watch. And I'm gonna go back and look at that. I think I would like to do a full thing. I don't want to discredit. I don't want to take away from the Truth Channel because a lot of times people sometimes the Truth Channel gets shut down a lot of times because of the truth information that they put out there. So I'm not gonna I don't want to take away from their views, but I'm definitely gonna look at it on my own. I promise I will. Because I haven't seen that person, I haven't seen her in a long time. Okay, so Wine Glass, where are we at? But thank you for sharing. Please make sure y'all share these kinds of things. If we don't watch it on this channel, I certainly would not have an issue with going back and watching them at a later time, right? Because when I'm working out, I'm more than likely I'm gonna look at it. Okay, just to be honest with you, right? Okay, now where are we at now? I'm sorry that you had to go through that. He hired someone to unallow. Yep. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know. I watched Reggie, which was one of the bodyguards. He had the security company that was on a live roll, you know. So yeah, it's a long story with that, y'all. I mean, it's a long history. I mean, I was around that time frame, and of course, I studied Tupac and all of that, and I was around when. I wasn't around them. Let me not say it like that. But I was, in the '90s, I was a teenager. For most of, for the early part of '90s, I was a teenager, and then by the time Tupac was unalived, I was grown by then. I had just, hit my grown-up phase, right? So I remember all that. I remember where I was at when Tupac. We already felt like it was, people powers that be. He hired someone to live him. Passion, check out the video. It's very eye-opening. Thank you so much. I'm gonna make sure we go back and I'm already subscribed to her. I'm just gonna click on that link. I'm gonna go to her video myself and pull it up. But don't y'all go nowhere now. Went to the video's over with. I know that's hard, and I'm glad that y'all got out safely, and it's sad for those who did. Exactly. Here we go. Thank you. Even though it's been a long time, I still remember it. Of course. Of course, been, I'm sure it's very traumatic for you. I understand. I wanted to share. No, no, no. Please share. Darla, please don't feel like that. Please know that we want you to share. No, 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 y'all. I might not watch just because I don't watch it right now. Don't mean that we won't always go back and watch it. And then after we watch, we can always come back and have a conversation about it if y'all like. Okay. Um. Well, please hit the thumbs up anyway. Thank you so much. Tell them again. They don't hear you. Like and subscribe. Okay, so I guess this is where the music is. How old is this little boy? Okay, I guess this is when she's moving. Okay, here she go with this music. I guess because her mama does these decorations and everything.
Day in my life or a few days with me, depending on how
Yeah,
I
music
feel.
on.
We have to.
And she does. Let me see if I can speed this up. Would it matter? I wonder if I speed it up, does the music sound differently? Can it be something differently? Then plus I have music playing in the background, so we don't have any issues. I dated a guy whose cousin was a music executive in Hollywood, and the stories I heard were crazy. Girl, I got two clients that was in the industry. That's in the industry, so I know what you're talking about. Here we go with this one. Thank you. Flo let out more information on Jasmine. Well, what did she let out? Where Flo at? Shoot, she ain't been over here in a minute, girl. She been busy. What did Flo let out? Hold on, Oshun, come on up here and tell us. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. I would rather talk about that than to talk about this pineal gland looking girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not nice. Oh, Diamond. Okay. Oshun, come on up here, girl, and tell us what she talking about. I will close this gate from this chick. Yeah, Flo can find a needle in a haystack. She sure heck can. I know she was I know she went live at some point, and I said once I got done. My whole goal, I was going to we were going to kind of talk about some things, and then we kind of got caught up, and then I was going to close down pretty early, and I was going to go over to her live, but by the time I did that, she was already done. So I was like, okay, well, I might as well continue. So, and I appreciate everybody for staying too. Now, Rose, I mean, not Rose, Oshun, come on up here, girls, and tell if you can. Now, if you can't, I won't be I won't feel any kind of way. But if you can you just type in a chat what she was talking about? If not, let's find out what she was talking. Because I don't want to go over and take away her. I don't want to go over and take away Flows, and I don't want to take her views off of her channel, because I want people to go to her channel. Because I don't think I've ever asked her if I could share her video anyway. I just kind of had her come up here and talk about it rather than me taking away from her. And I have permission for some certain people's videos. They be like, yeah, girl, please share, please, by all means. But, I haven't asked Flo that, so that's the reason why I'm not sharing her video. But y'all can come up here and talk about it. There's no crime in that. Every time I see her pop up on the screen, I tell myself, please hold on your brain. Please hold on to your brain cells. Good Lord. Yeah, I know, right? A lot of them make you feel like you're crazy. It's like, am I on planet? I'm on the planet, or am I on planet Xenoc? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Oshun, girl. Quit playing. What did she say, girl? What did she say? Sega, that's how I feel about Jasmine, girl. You ain't the only one. Yeah, she's just different, y'all. I can't. But what y'all want to talk about? Y'all can throw somebody in here. Me too, Mara. Y'all can throw somebody else. We gotta do wine glass. If y'all want to throw somebody else in here real quick, and then we can watch that for a little spell, and then what we'll do is then we can end the live. Okay. If Oshun don't come up, y'all can give me somebody else that's like a quick video. We can watch a little quick video. The reason why I was going to take her because she does really quick videos, and we were just gonna kind of laugh at her. But anybody else want to come up? Did anybody watch Flo's video today and would like to comment? You're more than welcome to come up here and comment. Otherwise, and if y'all don't have any more suggestions of people to watch, I dropped the link again. I heard another neglectful mom out here. Oh. Oh. I was at Flo's. I ain't seen Flo had nothing new in a while, so she done came out with some other stuff. I heard these other another neglectful mom. Okay, I read that. I like wine glass, but it's up to the majority. Come on, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Go to the storage. We have to go to the storage today, and we have to get the last bit of the storage. So I'm going first to get some boxes.
Okay, so she's going to the storage. I'm going to edit that out because guess what? Her little butt is up there. Now she got to brush her teeth. She said, brush up, brush up, brush up, brush up, brush up, brush up. Now I got to throw some more music on her to drown out her playing with this whack, 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 whack music. I gotta do it again. I'm like, why do I have to keep editing out this music? And of course she's talking, and the little boy comes in here. Her children definitely all look alike. They are really cute children, but they all look alike. They look just like her and her boy, don't they? This one I'm talking about, wine glass. I like your natural hair. This one I'm talking about. She wears her natural hair. I just wish she would put more styles in her hair. She got a head full of hair. She got that's what I'm talking about. I wish she would wear more natural, cute styles though, but whatever. The only one I've watched is Jasmine and Chrissy. Wine glass stomach confuses me. She looks like she's pregnant, and then sometimes she doesn't. Well, she says she's in the process of losing weight. She's losing, weight because she just had that little baby a while ago, so she's just kind of losing weight now. I guess. I thought she was pregnant too, but she said that she's losing weight. So I don't know. I guess that's what it is. But I mean, they haven't moved in together yet. So once they have moved in. They just recently moved in together. Now in a couple of months, if her stomach start getting bigger, then we'll know, right? Just saying. Okay, let me see if she still got the music on.
Well, Nayori is crying. I mean, Esme is crying just because, but Nayori wants to get on the bus. But he can't get on the bus. I have to drop them off. But the other kids is gone, so I'm going to drop them off.
So why is he crying? Jasmine keep her flat irons with her shaggy hair. Nakia is insane. She makes mommies look tame compared to her.
Life of a mom, okay? This is for real.
Well, why is he crying though? He couldn't get on the bus, so why is he crying? How old is he crying like that? Yes, Rose.
All right, y'all. So back at home.
Okay. So she back at home. Yeah, no, I can't play. I hate when I can't play them. They get to putting too much music in. What they gonna do is just make me run a video and talk and just create my own narrative. Since y'all want to do that. Oh no, ma'am. Why do you think she wanna hear this ish like quiet showing her kids like this? I don't know why she think that. I have no idea. Why she got the little girl on the little boy? Oh, she don't change his pamper in front of us. My thoughts exactly. Just got him hollering, just hollering. And he falling on back. She just treat him like a dog. She just have him everywhere. She be like, here go there. He just be there. She treated boy. She rough with him. She rough. You talking about my? I know I probably can't talk, but she definitely rough. Her and my dad's life are some rough, hard. What they call it, heavy-handed mothers. Or I'm heavy too, so I can talk about somebody else being heavy-handed because I'm certainly heavy-handed. And I have to work on that. So
I mean, I gotta put my pictures up there.
and now she's talking about the apartment. She got to put a picture up. She got to do certain things. She got to get her house together or whatever. She act like she just got a big old mansion. Why she acting like she got a big old mansion? Like they really rocking with a big old mansion or something. It's like, girl, come on now. Your house is not that big. I mean, it's just you got a little apartment. Okay, you got a 2-bedroom apartment. Congratulations. I know you excited that you got something that you ain't bag. Can we back together again? Wow, all her children look like he is so cute. He's still cute. I'm sorry. He's cute. She got a little Christmas tree. Okay, so this she must have got some new furniture. That's not the same furniture, y'all, is it? Now, girl. Now, what's her name? What's her name? Wine glass girl. Now your apartment looks somewhat decent. The furniture you got in there, girl. Congratulations. This looks so much better. Now keep it decent. Keep this furniture looking a lot like better than this. This must be some new furniture, y'all, right? Because this one is the same furniture she had. She probably tossed the other furniture. He's a hip baby. She always holds him. Exactly. Because that floor probably was trifling. Tells Monet is her name. Tells Monet is her name. I hear she neglects her children too. What's her name? Tells Monet? Tia? Taya? Monet? Alright, let me see if I can find it. This keyboard sucks. It's okay. Alright, so let me try to see if I can find her. Maybe we can include her. We're gonna definitely do the white girl. I know somebody else was asking me to go with Mommy of 8. We're gonna do her too. Let's see. Let me do T-I-A Monet. And that's Monet, right? Oh shoot, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna tell you what I put. It wasn't in here. Okay, is her name, they call her, is it hotel kicked out day party part 2 3? Is that her? Does she look like a little kid? Taya. I'm glad the children have a place to stay. Exactly. Taya Monet. Okay, so I typed that in here, and what comes up is a whole bunch of reaction videos on her. She got kicked out of a hotel. Taya Monet IG Live. Girl. They did a comparison. Somebody did a comparison with her and Nakia. Okay, so y'all, if y'all can drop a link of her, because I think this is her right here. Okay, let me see. Yes, that's her. Okay. All right, let me find her real quick. She definitely is an interesting person. She only got like 999 views. I mean 99 subscribers. Let's see how many. She only got like a wig channel. She must be on like another platform, and what people do is just basically review her and talk about her on the social on YouTube, right? That's what it looked like. She looked like a whole nother person with these wigs. Okay, so it looks like she's on Instagram, right? Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I found another video that has it has 12K views. I can't find the video yet. I didn't realize I had so many videos. Girl, yeah, you do have a lot of videos. Okay, so once you find it, you can always place it onto my my tab, my whatchamacallit tab. You can certainly press it on my community tab. You can press it on, put it on there if you don't mind. Okay, let's see here. Let me click on her. Okay, let me go to my channel. Right here, right here. I got all kinds of stuff up here. Let's see. All right, let me go to my channel. Does she have music in there? Let's see. Okay, Godly, please don't play Jasmine no more. Oh my God, please. Like, for crying out loud. Okay, so basically, oh girl here. Boom, let me exit on that. Oh, Ixnay on the Wixnay on the Ixnay. Okay, so basically, girl is still talking. Um, she's telling y'all about her moving, more from her mom's house, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, great. So let me go ahead and clicker right here. Right here is son just pointing out to me. I'm done with her because she's not talking about nothing. Okay, so that's okay. She don't have nothing on her channel though. So we would have to find her on social on Instagram or whatever. Um, okay, we can review her son. If you can find something on her on Instagram or TikTok, we can certainly show it on here. If y'all want to, while we're doing this reaction of these particular moms, you can always with you mod sticks or the people that are not official mods, but you're mods, right? The unofficial mods, you can also type in the person's name and you can tell the mod their names and the mods can go and find the exact channel. We can certainly do that as well. Okay, I haven't watched. I've heard a few people mention her. Okay, yeah. So I have not watched her yet. So I guess if y'all can find her on TikTok, how you doing, Black? How you doing, T-Time? Girl, what was Flo talking about? Because I don't want to take any of Flo's video. You know what I mean? I want her. I mean, I don't want to take any of her. Her views or whatever on, to watch it. I will watch it on my own, but I'm not gonna watch it on my channel, right? Number one, I don't have her permission to do that. Number two, I want her to make sure she get all her views. Number three, what was she talking about, Black? What was she talking about, Tea Time? I'm gonna drop the link up in here. If you would, you can feel free if you can, come up here onto the live and discuss what Flo had talked about into her channel today. Because I heard some new. Oshun came in here and basically said that Flo had dropped some new tea on my Jazzy life. And if you know anything, you can feel free to come up here and discuss it with us. Okay. Okay, so you got it right now. Okay. Let me click on this. Where is it at? Okay, hold on, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. Okay, the StreamYard. Okay, so I can click on this real quick. We can watch a little bit of this. Okay, where we at? Why am I subscribed to them? I am actually subscribed to these people. I have watched it. I think the link is to a family channel. I think you like. Yes, I'm actually subscribed to him, and he does a lot of farming with him and his family. So yeah, we definitely going to keep them in. I think we should certainly talk about them. They look like a great family. I watched them too, and the fact that they do mobile homes and they do all kind of different homes. I've seen them do things, and they do they do a lot of renovations. So I definitely watch them. The link I posted is more videos about her. I have never watched or heard for her before. I got you. I understand. You just let me know. Hey, we could review her. Okay, so yeah, we can also keep her in. I could just kind of do some research and we can find her and we just comment on what we do, right? But anyway, if nobody else is coming up, yes, I think we should watch. We can definitely watch this channel because I'm actually subscribed to them. I do watch them. I watch them a lot, no, but I do watch them. They're definitely in. I do watch them at least once a month. You're subscribed to so many people that you forgot. Yes, that is correct, Sega. I am for real. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm not lying. I promise. I'm straight up subscribed to them. I really am. Let's see. See, I'm subscribed. See, I didn't even know it, but I am. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here live because otherwise I'm gonna ramble, and I know I'm getting tired. And I want to go ahead and get my workout going. I want to go ahead and do my workout like I said I was gonna do. If y'all have any tips or anything that y'all want to give me or anything that y'all want to discuss here on this channel, I will throw my. Oh shoot! I was forgetting my own dang on number. That's what happened when you're on customer service line. UPS. Oh my God, they get on my nerves. I believe you just I just think it's funny because we watch a lot of people. Yeah, right. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, make sure y'all knew I wasn't tell no tale. Okay, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and listen to Flo's video as I work out. So hopefully y'all go and make sure y'all go and look her at her video as well, because she has sent a lot of people over here to me. So y'all make sure y'all go and watch her video because y'all was a lot of y'all was in here. Some of y'all know y'all was probably duality in her channel and watching mine at the same time, which is great. I encourage that. Please do that because I do that with if some of the reactors go live at the same time, I will end up watching this reactor, that reactor, and it just goes. And I listen to them both. And I'll be in the chat room. So please do that. We want to make sure that we support each other in this area sector. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Let's get these numbers up. Let's continue. We're en route to 2,000. We're en route for 2,000 in the next couple of months. Our goal is to get up to 2,000 and to get these views way up so I can get some more than just pocket change, but I can actually do a little something so this can be one of our incomes, right? And we want to get to the point where we can start making some changes and we can actually, get people to make some things shake, right? But anyway, y'all, I really love and appreciate all of y'all for supporting me. Y'all have showed up and showed out, and y'all really let people know, like, yeah, Dr. A is here to stay. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me go ahead and go, y'all. All right. Let me cut this, because I had to play this little music just in case one of these mommies would get to going on her and doing some other stuff. Okay, let me take it. I just kept hearing it going 911 911. That was so annoying, but I played it. Anyway, thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed night. Please get y'all some rest. Please do something really good for yourself. And I know y'all don't complain on her. Y'all pretty much, some of y'all have gone through some tremendous things here in y'all life, and y'all still show up and show out for me. So I really appreciate it again. I'm serious. Thank you.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say.